What's up, fam?
What is up, folks?
It's Monday, guys.
I feel like I've lived 7 days today.
Yeah, I really have. There's a lot going on in Megan's world this week. I can't talk about it because work shit. But let me tell you, exciting stuff is happening. Want to know what was really exciting? Last night. That OT goal for Vegas. Fuck. Love to see it.
I simply did not watch, so...
Oh, I watched the recap. But now we have two different series that are...
Right there, that's the spot?
Buddha has picked his location.
He's mad because there's a husband pillow right here, and it's taking up his snuzzing space.
His little occupation area.
But I need it, folks. I am going to fall asleep, so it's going to keep me safe.
Shannon is awake now, guys.
Oh, folks. Okay, let me finish this tweet.
Guys, we can do this. Just you wait. Guys, if there's any issues with my sound, let us know, because I'm using my new mic that we talked about last week. Hi, John Larson. Thank you for giving us permission to start early, even though we didn't. Okay, Steven, you're going to watch us all night. We can't show the game because that's illegal.
However, you can like the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet.
Hi, Charles. Jeremy, what's up? John Larson, what did I think of yesterday's game? I think they made the right decision in playing winner because I think Fleury needed time, and I think they should definitely play winner again tomorrow and ride that wave as long as it works. But I think that OT goal was exciting. But Alex, I know we've been gone for a few days, you know? Sometimes mental health comes first, guys. Life is busy. Needed a minute.
It hasn't gotten any less busy. So.
No, it hasn't, but we had a second to step back for to get ready for the end of this playoff run. It's going to be exciting, but happy you guys are all here. What did everyone else think of last night's game? What do you guys think of like these matchups? Because obviously we're tied at 2 for both. Do we think there's like one person who's going to like clearly come and capitalize, or like is it truly anyone's? Yeah, Alex, breaks are much needed.
I think these are pretty much, both these series are like looking like 7-game situations.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking that.
And I use the word situation strategically there.
Mm-hmm. Guys, I apologize for eating while we're on here, but I just got back from the gym, so I have to eat something.
True. That's why I fell asleep, because I went to the gym.
If anyone remembered or cares, my cousin, is having her baby tomorrow. That's exciting. Tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm very excited. I got to see her today. Yeah, breaks definitely are much needed. John Larson, agree. It's like super good for the Knights to have 2 great goalies because, like, honestly, like I said, like Fleury needed a minute. Like, same as Shannon, he needed a minute. And I think that was really good. I think Winter came out rested. I thought, if anyone saw like what he said pregame, he was like saying, yeah, I got to, or he might have said it after, but it was about pregame. He was like, yeah, I came 4 hours early so I could watch you all troll me on Twitter because it really fueled my fire or something along those lines. And I thought that was so funny. Montreal wins the series. Islanders win the series. I feel like a lot of people are hoping for an Islanders-Montreal matchup. And guys, I feel like a lot of you have heard me say that I want both Tampa and the Islanders to lose, but I've made a decision on who I'm going to support, and I think it's going to be the Islanders.
Ugh.
It kind of pains me, but I feel like that's just where I'm going.
It's gonna be the Canadians, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, see, the problem here is, I think you're right, but I I just don't want to see it. So I'm going to be in denial for a little bit longer.
I just can't with the Islanders in that, again, situation.
Yeah. I just don't understand. Lightning will win the next 2 straight and kill whoever in the next series. I don't know. I keep saying that everyone's going to kill Montreal, and then it doesn't happen, and it's just I'm just so confused. Hashtag. If the Knights were in the draft, they would lose one of the. Oh, I totally agree with that because those are some great ass goalies. I'm also really curious to see who ends up. If Pittsburgh ends up picking anyone up, not from Vegas, but in general, because there's so many great goalies there right now. Not in Pittsburgh, but in the league right now that have tandems that could start getting poached to run different systems.
Yeah, that's very true. Guys, if you're just joining in, thanks for hopping on. We are in pregame for the Tampa Bay Lightning and New York Islanders Game 5. Make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you're new with us. We hit 700, and then YouTube's algorithm took a bunch of them away. So we are once again on the path for 700 subscribers.
You guys know how frustrating that is? Johnny, what team are you? Are you a Lightning fan? I think you said that earlier.
I mean, we do have an incredible goaltender. But we've been saying that goaltending for these Final Four teams has really been the key, right? Even Semyon Varlamov, who is considered probably the worst of the 4 options in the playoffs, is playing incredible. And Ilya Sorokin is a really reliable backup for them. So,
super big advantage. Vegas made me feel bored so much. They're a bit brutal. Yeah. I feel like they've been rather slow. They've been kind of on they've been more on the comeback than actually starting strong, which is not a dynamic that you want to get to. Alex, what kind of salad am I eating? Oh, this is from a place called Just Salad. It's romaine with egg whites, tomatoes, extra chicken. It's super basic, just a lot of protein because of chicken. What are you eating, Nick? I'm eating a salad. This is my dinner.
I had salmon for dinner.
Oh, I'm buying salmon at the store.
However, I had Wegmans for the first time for lunch today.
Did your life change?
It was really good, but the sandwich was a little watery, which I feel says good things actually about the vegetables because that means that they're fresh and not dried out. So pros and cons. But yes, it was really good. They just put one in by my office. So when I do have to start actually going, I can go to Wegmans.
Oh, Johnny, you're at the game. That's so exciting. That's awesome. Such a cute dog. Oh, yeah.
He is. And he is a Boston Pride star. Thank you, John, for the reminder.
Yes, if anyone missed it, Shannon's dog has been drafted to the NWHL pet draft. We're all very excited for him. Maybe a little jealous that our dogs have yet not been drafted yet.
I was literally out with friends, though, at a concert, and I get a zillion messages from all of you saying Buddha's been drafted. And I was like, what?
From everyone but me.
I was I'm so not home.
I think I may have entered Murphy too late.
Yeah, but Riley hasn't been drafted either.
That's fair. But I think Murphy's just really cute.
He is.
And I entered a picture where you can see his blue eyes, but anyway, not the point. Yeah, guys, I'm super curious to see what happens with the Vezina. If you were here last week, Shannon and I were literally going at it about this, which we're not going to do again tonight. Because I'm just I don't have it in me. I just don't have it in me to argue tonight. But hey, we'll see. Yeah, Buddha was drafted to a cup winner. You are damn right.
Women's sports matter, folks.
Mm-hmm. Bring it on. I've had 3 people in the last week ask me if I play in the NWHL. I'm like, no.
You should just say yes. You should really start a backstory. Oh, guys, if you're just joining us, Kev, he is here and rearing to go. Make sure that you like the video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We will be getting to – actually, I don't even have the game on, so I need to get to that before.
Don't worry, nothing's happened yet. Kev, sorry I left you on red earlier. I would have effectively take a bullet for Buddha. That's so funny.
I would literally die for this dog, yes. I have the most pulsating headache on the right side of my head because I need to get my wisdom teeth out and have been putting it off.
Rough.
So that's
all
really
right,
fun.
the finalists are Vasilevsky, Fleury, and then Gruber.
Yeah, from Colorado.
Yeah. I was like not positive if I was right.
Oh, Eric, we can get
Islanders.
some high scoring.
Crap. Oh my God, Kev. Chill. Yeah, guys, throw some other score predictions in here tonight. We are taking the ice. Guys, I can say a lot of shit about the Islanders, but their pregame show was dope.
You mean the Lightning?
That's what I meant.
I was about to say, because you're so into the storm surge in Carolina that I assume all of the light situation.
I don't think I've ever paid enough attention to the Lightning pregame show to know that this is so cool. But want to know why? Because they put lights on their ice during before normal face-offs and shit. And I think that's really weird. So I kind of hated on this, but that's a pretty cool pregame show. I would love to see that. Ice back. Alex, that's so real. Shannon's boyfriend has joined me in NBA depression.
Yeah, that was not pleasant yesterday.
The realist.
But yes, since Kev mentioned it, we did have the Selke Trophy nominations, winner released over the weekend while we were off. Alexander Barkov beat out Mark Stone and Patrice Bergeron. I know a lot of Bruins fans are upset that Bergeron did not win. I know Megan is very upset that Mark Stone came in a distant third in voting.
So listen, I'm not surprised because Mark Stone has been coming in waves this season. He's done great things and he's done some shit. So,
but Barkov was out for injury for a while.
Yeah, but that's an injury. It's not like he was just sitting on the bench.
Yeah, but it's the amount of game.
Okay. This is your argument for everyone. They didn't play enough games.
It's my argument in the NBA too.
It's ridiculous. I think I don't know. I can't. Wait, someone asked about the Knights pregame show. Yeah, I think that shit's lit.
It's really long. It's really, really long. Also, Big Play Slay, thanks for joining us. Yes, if you guys are basketball fans, the 76ers lost in a bad way. So they will not be moving on to the conference final. The Atlanta Hawks will take on the Milwaukee Bucks, and that's going to be I don't even know what to say about that.
One of my friends who's a big 76ers fan, he was at that game. He was so mad.
See, John, I think the Nets were overrated too. The process.
Yeah, I think I've seen very little about it, but I really think that the way the NBA did their playoffs this year is stupid.
Oh, the woman that she sings it a lot. The national anthem at Amalie Arena is a retired Air Force sergeant. I think that's super cute. And I always recognize her because she has blue lipstick. Guys, if you're just hopping in, we're, as I said, singing the national anthem. So we will have puck drop in the next few minutes. Let us know who you think is taking this game, who is taking the 3-2 series lead since it's tied 2-2 right now. And make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, this is big. 3-2 is a big momentum builder, to be real. Even when I watch on the back end, you're still ahead of me.
Interesting.
I don't know. It might be my problem, but whatever.
No, I'm a Patriots fan, but no surprise. But I do love the Washington football team also, actually. They're the only Washington team that I really have a good soft spot for.
I couldn't give two shits about any NFL team, so I'm open to suggestions. Also, waiting on a husband to just adopt a team because they're going to have to adopt some of mine. Lord knows. 4-0 Tampa, 6-1 Islanders, 4-3 Islanders. Interesting.
The Birds. Talk about a team that needs some tender love and care.
Guys, has anyone been watching Olympic trials?
Your girl's not into the into National Olympics. I was watching the national anthem while I was speaking.
What's so fun? I own the rights to the Olympics. It's so fun.
Got the starting goaltender set up. Semyon Varlamov, obviously in net for the Islanders. His record right now in the playoffs, 6-5. 0 shutouts, but obviously doing fine. Living, breathing, surviving. Andrei Vasilevsky, however, in the playoffs, 10-5 with 2 shutouts. So, once again, Vasilevsky is a brick wall that the Islanders, they have those stupid smelling salts over on the screen that the Islanders are going to have to contend with. He's just so good at goaltending in the playoffs.
Wild. I'm in Auburn.
I am watching the Euro Cup. Puckberg, I'm also an Auburn fan.
Oh, that's true. Simone Biles and Katie Ledecky will dominate. Katie Ledecky is a beast. I feel like she does not get enough notoriety.
I didn't realize how crazy it was that Simone Biles is still doing so well, but she's 24, and usually the lifespan of a gymnast competitively is like 21.
The next Summer Olympics is in Paris, I think, and both of our coaches are French, so she's floated the idea of doing another.
But will she be good then?
Who knows? Who knows? Shannon is an Auburn fan, kind of.
I mean, kind of.
I don't know. It's new. I'm fine, guys. Shannon and I are going to an Auburn-Penn State game next year.
Yeah, big play slate. I am a graduate student at Auburn, so. We do have puck drop, however.
Yep.
So, once again, let us know who you think is scoring first in this game. We have Semyon Varlamov in net for the Islanders and Andrei Vasilevsky in net for the Lightning.
Guys, who should my favorite players on these team be?
I like JP Pageau and Matthew Joseph on the Lightning.
Because we love the Joseph boys.
We do. That we do.
Crazy. Guys, guess what? I think I'm going to stop drinking.
Forever?
Hold on. Big play slide. I'm not into football. I'm not into professional football.
She likes college football.
I'm a hoe for college football. Just you know. Just you know. What'd you say, Shan?
I said forever you're going to stop drinking?
No, but for a while.
Oh, a Lightning goal within the first minute and 45 seconds of the game. Steven Stamkos gets it up high on Semyon Varlamov to get Amalie Arena bumping early.
I'm waiting. You know how many passes had to go right there for that to happen? That was excellent puck handling.
I need to tweet that there was a goal.
Buddha, let her on the Twitter. Come on. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope this is high scoring. Do you have a favorite team in the NFL, Mac? No, I don't. That's why I have a problem. I have no well, no, it's not a problem, but I have no allegiance. And I figure at this point, I'm going to leave it that way because since my husband will have to adopt my hockey team and my college football team, I figured I'd give him the NFL. So I think it's better if I don't choose. Okay, guys, maybe I'm changing my mind. I think maybe Tampa Bay will win. Oh my god. I thought it almost happened again. Yeah, Stamkos has been rather quiet.
From what?
So Stamkos has been rather quiet.
Oh, yeah, he has. I actually went years ago to, Megan knows this, but I went to a Bruins game where Steven Stamkos broke his femur on the goalpost, and it was my first Bruins game. So very interesting. I have a ton of pictures from it.
Cringy.
He was like their star for a long. I mean, he's still one of their best players, but he didn't have the roster around him that he did that he does now.
Tampa Bay is dominating the shot count right now, guys. We are about 2 minutes in. They're up 4-0. Wild. I promise I'll stop eating in a minute. Those are legit things for single folks to think about, Meg. I know, they are. My sister said I have to start looking for a husband. I laughed. One day.
All right, guys, we are now, I don't even know, 3 minutes in to period one, and Tampa Bay has come out hot from the locker room. Hopefully this will stay pat so that we don't get any boring hockey this evening. I know we have a few of you that are subscribed to us that are big Lightning fans. I hope you are going to enjoy your evening. If you're rooting for the Isles, let us know how you think they're going to fare in these next few minutes. They do not have a shot on net yet. That is not great. They have not been able to this is their first long possession that they just dumped, but they have not been able to possess the puck for more than 10 or 15 seconds. Yes, Meg.
Okay. I want to say something that might be controversial in response to what Eric said about how did the Lightning assemble their super team. I low-key don't think they did. I think they
they're $18 million over the cap, so that's 3 players that they shouldn't have.
That's part one. So they cheated. 2, they have a lot of like really good players, but I think it's because their talent is really spread out.
They have a lot. They have more depth.
They have so many. Yes, I was gonna say they have so many layers that like so many of the teams in the playoffs rely on like top line. That like that's where the Lightning can come and like destroy because they have it throughout.
The Lightning also have throughout their roster an immense amount of playoff experience, which is really boding well as we get deeper into these series. And a lot of, again, I've been saying it about Montreal as well, some of those players are 20 years old. They've never played. Cole Caulfield's goal in Game 2 was his first playoff goal ever. That's great. I'm so glad that they're getting those opportunities. But when you look at who really finds success in the long run, it's hot goaltenders and playoff experience.
They drafted most of their core. Yeah, they developed these players, which is something they really have going for them. But who the fuck knows?
Big play Slay. I think Knights fans are interesting because they're primarily like new to hockey, unless it's their second team that they're supporting. So it's like a really interesting dynamic. And the Fortress where they play is like different than any other arena with regard to how their environment during a game is, even how the arena itself is set up. So I think it plays a lot into just how the culture of hockey is changing. And we say this all the time in our logo series. We were talking quite a bit about how even just like the branding of your logo and your team and your jersey says quite a bit about what fans you're going to naturally attract as people come toward hockey and what that says about, the environment you're setting up for your organization.
Yeah. And I think that's something that's really big for Seattle right now. Like you can tell that like Vegas fans, a lot of them were not hockey fans to begin with. Like I'm not going to go too into that comment, but I'm just saying, I think they did a really good job of like gaining traction for the sport when they went to the city. And I think Seattle is starting to do the same, which is like important.
Obviously, and Alex, this is a really good point that the Golden Knights have been successful. What have they been in the league? 3 years, and they have made it to a conference final in multiple of them already, which is great. But it doesn't say anything about the consistency of their fan base because once you enter a rebuild, once you're the Detroit Red Wings, are your fans sticking around? Like it'll be very interesting to see.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the issues. Is like they literally haven't had to struggle. Yes. Saw this today. JT Brown retired and joined the Kraken for what did they call it? Like on ice analysis or something? I don't know. They had some like fancy word for it, but he's broadcasting. He's doing a lot of their media, so that's exciting. Something new, but we still don't have a coach. So that's
a package, buddy. What do you think it is?
Exciting. I have a package.
A think it's Athletic Close.
Oh, mine's a lamp.
I did get new AirPods, though. Those will be arriving on Wednesday.
Ooh, exciting.
I had to because one was already broken, and then the other one fell out of my ear at the pool yesterday.
Right.
So.
Saw that. R.I.P. to Shannon.
It didn't go all the way in the water, but it hit the like vent thing, and so it got wet, and I was like, she's done.
She is fallen. 4 minutes in, and yeah, 1-0 already. Wow.
Yeah, Thorn Grub, thanks for joining us. If you guys are just hopping in, we do have a Tampa Bay lead of 1-0 after a great goal by Steven Stamkos and some awesome puck handling by Tampa Bay. They have come out hot in this first 7 minutes, much more consistent than the Islanders have been. We'll see if they can keep this momentum. But until then, make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hugely appreciate it. Really excited to see all of you guys back. Dawn, thanks for joining. Thorn Grove, we're doing all right.
Doing better than I was last week. I was on the struggle bus last week, guys. If I had streamed with you guys on, I don't remember what the fuck day, that would have not been cute. But I know we announced that we were going to have some pretty good big guests. What was it, supposed to be Friday or something? But we rescheduled them. So they'll be here. Don't worry. Are the Islanders sleeping?
I'm sleeping, looking at the Islanders.
The Islanders are really falling.
Andrew, do my laundry.
Guys, most of you, I think, know this by now. I moved. I'm back in New York City, and my laundry takes like a laundry card, whereas my last building used quarters. So I have these like giant bags of quarters. Like I can't even. And I don't have a laundry card yet, so I can't like do my laundry. But my cousin, who's about to have her baby, I have to watch her mom's dog while they're in the hospital, labor. So I'm literally going to use her washer machine so hard to do all of my laundry while I wait for this stupid card. Guys, so many people have interviewed with Seattle. And everyone's like, oh, third round. I'm like, okay, but nothing's been announced. Like nothing is real until it's real,
Well, they've got July 21. I think it's July 21. So it's a month from today is the Seattle expansion draft, which is one, very exciting if you're excited to see Seattle hop into this league. But two, puts Seattle on the hot seat to fill some of these front office vacancies that they haven't taken a look at yet. It really says a lot more as well about the teams that are trying to make trades before that. They've got to get moving. So I know Jack Eichel, Seth Jones. There's a couple big names that are on the chopping block for trades, and if those teams were smart, they would do it before the expansion draft because it's going to change how their roster is looking and what they need.
How long do you get? How long do I get on? Oh, it takes like a week to get here, which is super annoying. But it's forever. You just reload it and shit. Oh, Alex, we can reload ours online.
I don't need a laundry card because I have laundry in my home.
Okay, well, I live in New York City, and that's very
I just don't do my laundry until it's dire.
I have a dishwasher, and I feel like royalty. Let's be real. I have a dishwasher and a balcony, and let me tell you, when I got back from Target yesterday, I lit up a joint, and it was great. I didn't have to worry about my apartment smelling. I loved it. Anyway. Was that another goal, or are we just recapping the first one?
We're recapping the first one. We've got 13 minutes remaining in period one. Tampa Bay still holding this 1-0 lead, but Tampa Bay hasn't gotten a shot on net in the last 3 or 4 minutes. The Islanders now have 2 shots on net. So although we did have an early goal in the first minute by Steven Stamkos, we have slowed down on the excitement here. If you guys have not yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please, please, please make sure you like the video and let us know what you're thinking about the game so far.
Yeah, John Larson, I think that's something that Tampa Bay is going to have going for them is that I think they're better at playing under pressure than some other teams. So that might help them survive. I have a weird.
So it goes back to the playoff experience thing. They just know how to play in high-pressure games. And there are teams that have been eliminated so far that might have had more skill than the ones remaining, but they didn't play well in high-pressure games. The Bruins being one of them.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Slit, isn't pot legal in New York, too? I think so. I don't know. I think I was gone when they legalized it. But one of my good friends and I were just crazy. We just light up in parks and on my balcony. Sorry, guys. This is not what this podcast is. Andrew Graham's so jealous that you have all that. Yeah, I literally feel like royalty with a dishwasher. I hate doing dishes too, so it's so convenient. I literally don't buy dishes that can't be dishwashed.
John Martin, teams going back-to-back does quite a bit for the fan bases within organizations, though. I know that's a very common thing within the NBA and a little bit in the NFL. But
it's just so hard to get back-to-back.
Well, I mean,
it's rather rare.
Not really. Not in other sports.
No. Okay. But in this sport.
I mean, you got a back-to-back.
So?
The Blackhawks went to the final like 3 times.
Just kidding, not anymore. Guys, I feel like I've been really shitting on not Vegas, the Penguins a lot lately, and it's kind of refreshing. Oh, big play Slay. Glad you joined the Discord. That convo is popping, guys. Like all the time. It drives me up a wall. But I love it. Eric, I smoke weed. Not the rest of it. My brother-in-law and my own apartment have taken finals for Christmas. Oh, that's so lucky. It's fine, guys. It's fine. The Islanders still only have 2 shots on goal, and we are about
so slow.
This is
if there was anything to report to you, I would let you know, but there is literally nothing happening on my screen.
Cannons, what's up? Was it Alex tonight? What are you doing?
Who do we think is going to win the Montreal-Vegas series? I think Montreal's going to win.
I kind of want to vomit while I say it, but I think Montreal's going to win.
They just have more momentum on I've been saying it the entire series. Yeah, Vegas has scraped out and made it this far, but they didn't look good doing it. They had a great goaltending
to get here. That's for damn sure. Shan, I feel like you're just proving my life wrong. And I'm just
Megan's bracket's going to be busted when Vegas loses.
I'm sorry, is yours not?
But I had Florida winning.
I'm like, I made it further than you.
I'm just saying your bracket is on the chopping block.
What is my maps? What does my bracket look like right now, guys? Check the standings, guys, of our playoff things.
If you guys are new with us, at the beginning of the playoffs, we did an NHL bracket challenge, and we'll do a prize for whoever wins, assuming it's not Megan.
I'm 11th. I'm tied for 11th, but I'm at the top of the tie.
Who's winning?
Who's Gorton's Revenge?
If you're Gorton's Revenge, you're winning.
Which, they did great calls because they had the Islanders, Tampa, and Vegas all in their, coming out of their divisions. Wow.
Oh, what a blunder by Semyon Varlamov, you moron! That is that is a Lightning goal. Excuse me.
Okay, and then interesting. One was what I didn't like about this bracket thing, is that it made you choose too early who was playing who in the semis, which is why I don't think it was fair the way it did it, because that kind of fucks things up. Because here they had the Islanders on the wrong side. The Islanders still went. That's just stupid. But whatever. It's not I'll hop off my soapbox. Yeah, guys, the Discord's still fairly new, but it's definitely growing and popping. Our moderators are wonderful people. Eric, you've Montreal and the Islanders. What? Wait, and you're OG one? Oh, we didn't do a bracket show. We have a bracket challenge on through the official bracket challenge on NHL.com thing. the first. Alex, why didn't you? Guys, one of my friends is trying to get into sports betting, and let me tell you, she's like, I don't know. It's probably not for her. But she was just like, yeah, I checked the odds, and they, like, didn't look great. And I was like, I'm so glad you realized this today. It was just, like, really dumb. Do you guys add roles in the Discord? I don't even know what the fuck that means. That's Shannon.
I'm trying to. I had never used Discord prior to making this because we had fan requests for quite a few streams to make one.
Yeah, for a while. So
we did. However, I have no idea the nooks and crannies of what people are looking for. So we have a whole channel just for fan requests. We have 2 moderators that are doing great at helping us with all of the custom emojis and the roles and things like that. So we're getting things moving and grooving.
What? Lil Boomer! I feel like we never see you anymore. This is so sad.
Lil Boomer, you must be pretty excited as we have a 2-0 Tampa Bay lead.
Yes, I've confirmed our guest from last week will be returning tomorrow.
This dog is being such a pain. Vernon, hello. But Eric, I don't think you need I am very much of the opinion that you do not need a superstar to be successful.
Yeah, look at the Oilers. They have 2.
It's just you don't need that household name. It's been the same thing in all professional sports. Like in the MLB last year, the Rays went pretty far, and no one took them seriously because they didn't have a household name the same way that the Dodgers do or the Astros do or whomever. That's always the case in basketball, that people just expect that you need to have an all-star to do something. When really, particularly in hockey, depth is the most important component to really making a good run.
Hey, Vernon. Jen, I totally knew that's why you weren't going to come on tonight, too. My friends are so mad at me right now because I'm not watching with everyone. Lil Boomer, congrats on the new job, though. That's exciting. Or if this is a hockey channel.
Yeah, big place. I know that you make roles for every team. I just don't know. Am I supposed to assign them all to you? Do I have to go through all 50 people and do that, or do they do it themselves? I joined Off the Wall Hockey's Discord to learn more about it, and it automatically assigned me as a Bruins fan, and I don't know how it did that.
That's wild.
Magic Man, thanks for joining. Yeah, the Lightning are really off the wall right now. This was already an interesting matchup. I did not think that the Islanders had much of a chance going in. Obviously, we're only 13 minutes into the game so far, but the Islanders only have 3 shots on net. So, and that was so close.
Does anyone else's friends just live so far away sometimes? Fucking Brooklyn. I never want to see you back unless it's a Boston team. Yeah, well, you can't just choose. You only want back-to-back wins your team. That's not fun. Sadly, no one is going to be Tampa. I feel like I kind of want to start rooting for Montreal overall as just the underdog, you know? Everyone has pretty much counted them out this entire way. It would be borderline poetic if they won.
I mean, I love an underdog.
Big play Slay. If you know more about this, DM us.
Shoot me a DM on Discord and we can talk about it more. Because I'm going to forget and then go to bed, and then tomorrow I have no recollection of the Discord conversation.
Yeah.
Guys, we've got about 5 minutes remaining in period 1.
The Islanders still only have 3 shots.
Tampa Bay has just hit 10 shots. They're obviously up right now 2-0. One of those goals was really well done by Steven Stamkos. One of those was really poorly done by Semyon Varlamov. So Don't mind him.
Oh, I didn't know if your statement was over. I was just like,
no, it wasn't. But Buddha made it.
Really, was not allowed to get a dog.
A mongrel.
Ironic, the Bucks and Tampa Bay Lightning are actually two good Tampa teams. What else does Tampa have going for them?
The Rays are good. Or they were last year. Actually, don't quote me that they're good this year.
I don't know anything.
And you know what? Big Place Lady, that's a good point because people don't consider Florida as a large sports market. And that's clearly being proven incorrectly, the way that the Bucks built around and how the Lightning have proven themselves to actually be a continuous contender and not just the quote unquote like bubble season fluke that we all assumed.
Oh yeah. Guys, let me tell you, I can't wait for hockey to be on every other night instead of every night so that I can do my homework. You guys, Islanders are lost.
The Chiefs are still going to win the Super Bowl this year. I mean, they're going to be favorites until they don't have Patrick Mahomes anymore. Like,
which is going to be a while. Unless they, like, destroy everyone around him. That'd be funny. Could it be rigged?
Steelers are not going to win.
No.
However, this is probably Big Ben's last chance to do so.
I was going to say, Ben needs to retire.
Before either Dwayne Haskins or Mason Rudolph or another quarterback that they have not acquired yet takes over in Pittsburgh.
He just needs to go. I am not a fan of Ben, which, for reference, my dad's a Steelers fan. I, in theory, should be a Steelers fan, but I'm not. Because I think Ben...
I mean, he's super rapist. He's a rapist.
That's literally what I was going to say. He's a literal rapist. So I'm not into that life. I refuse to follow the Steelers for that exact reason.
Yeah, I mean, if you think we always talk about the quote unquote true crime in the NHL, if you want to see some sports crime, go watch football.
Literally watch any football team. Like, I can't.
Yeah, Big Place Lady. The Eagles are going to be garbage this year. 100%. Guys, we were back from commercial break. Now we have under 5 minutes remaining. Tampa Bay's shot count up to 13. The Islanders' shot count up to 4.
Oh yeah, one of my friends who I haven't seen literally all of quarantine will come into a party with me on Saturday. Yeah. My thing with the Steelers, they have so many players that I like from like Penn State and other things. And I just can't look past their rapist quarterback. So,
I mean, good for Mike Tomlin from a coaching perspective to handle all of those horrendous personalities in that locker room because he's done it for a long time.
Yeah, one of my favorite Penn Staters actually just got drafted to the Steelers, so I'm very excited about that.
Eric, the Browns are literally chaos mode all the time. There's not a moment where I feel calm about the Browns. Oh, it's not going in? That's another goal!
I'm ready.
Replay. Wait, did it go in?
Hold on. It hasn't happened yet for me.
It's a really bad angle. They're going to have to show it from a different angle.
I'm going to have to make this bigger. Yeah, it went in. It's in the back of the net.
They didn't show me that angle.
It was the angle it came in.
Varlamov is not having the time of his life right now.
Wow, guys, it's so refreshing.
Oh, he's going down the tunnel. Ilya Sorokin's coming in.
What happened?
I don't know.
Did he, like... over stretch? I'm confused. Even when you watch it back, he looked fine. Oh, he's going. Was he taken off or did he need to go off?
I don't know.
That's the real question here.
Let's see. If anyone has their volume on.
Yeah, can anyone speak to this who watches games with sound? Because I don't. Franco Harris wasn't in the lane. Hell yeah, he was. Oh, no way. Wow, guys. Whoever predicted 6-1, I thought you were crazy until right now.
Guys, just double checking Twitter. I believe Varlamov was just pulled. I don't think it's a.
Andrew, I think that's a good point. It's not all his fault because, the Islanders.
Look at the shot count.
This is ridiculous. He has no protection. Guys, I think this might be the downfall of the Islanders. This first period here. Sorry, I have to change the setting on something else. He was pulled, no injury, lack of defense. Yeah, 100%. The Islanders are literally throwing this away. You can't even question that. It's going to be when I play it. You went down 14-0 after the first period. Oh, is that a video game? That's funny. Damn. I would love.
He's back on the bench now.
What?
He's back on the bench now.
Well, good. He probably needed to cool down. I want to know why was Sorokin over there? Oh. I know they're doing something with his skate. But that's fine. Well, good. Way to be not a weenie and sit on your fucking bench. Come on. Throwing it away or Tampa is just taking it. If the Islanders were putting up anything on defense, I would say Tampa's just taking it. But they're literally throwing it away because they have no activity. They're doing nothing to defend this. Who is the goal? Well, there have been a lot of them. Wow, we're at it.
We had Yanni Gord scored one, Steven Stamkos scored one, and Killorn scored one.
And Killorn also had the first assist on the first goal. So he's making a good story for himself for 3-star tonight. If I may say so myself. Goalie for New York. They just put Sorokin in. Varlamov was in there for all three, though, just for context. He was, it appears, just pulled. Well, not appears. He literally was pulled. Well, guys, I love watching Olympic track qualifiers.
We've got 2 minutes remaining in this period one. As we have said, Semyon Varlamov has been pulled from net after the Islanders give up 3 goals on 16 shots. It's now at 17 after these last few minutes. The Islanders have only put 5 shots on net. So, I mean, I think pulling Varlamov is fine, but I'm not putting.
The issue is just so much more than that. It's fair, but that's a lot. Yeah, how wild is it that when Tampa almost has as many goals as the Islanders do shots? Savard's on score sheet, so I'm happy. Lovely.
Congrats, little boomer.
Oh, yeah, because
what do you want Columbus to do with Seth Jones?
Let me know.
Can someone help me with this role in y'all's content updates channel?
Content updates is like us posting our content updates of like.
Oh yeah, so you might not be able to if you're not.
Yeah, that's different. That's just like only
I'll
Shannon.
have to check the settings. I think it's us and the mods can post there.
Maybe. I mean, at least us and Jenna can, but Islanders didn't show up this period. Vernon, that's 100% correct.
Jay, thanks for joining. The Golden Knights lose tomorrow. The pattern continues. Yeah. Truth. Are you rooting for the Golden Knights? Let us know. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well if you guys are just hopping in. We've had a busy first period for Tampa Bay.
Not for the Islanders. They're just kind of snuzzing.
No, I apologize if you're rooting for New York.
Yes. I mean, I would suggest tequila.
Look in the channel with me.
I love you anyway.
Guys, what we're chatting about is our Discord channel. If you have not joined that, check the video description for all things hockey talk, content updates, whatever you would like. Okay, I'm looking for.
I was gonna say, I don't know why I pulled up Discord. I have no idea how it works. I am every time the Lightning win, the other team wins when the Islanders win.
What do you want me to do, Sports Geek? Like mute him? I can't. I can change the bot settings. I can't do it right now when we're live.
I don't get it.
I originally put the bot settings so that it would announce when we had new people or when we added new channels, but because we're still like building it, there's a ton of notifications. So.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I have them so they don't like vibrate my phone. I can just like check them in my notification center. Oh, I see what you mean. I understand now. Yeah, I'm not the person who would know how to fix that. Do I get to be a bot?
No, you're a moderator.
I mean, do I get? Oh.
Bots are not real people. They're like AI.
I meant, do I get to be a role or whatever we're talking about for like the Penguins? I don't know what we're doing.
Sports Geek, I'll change the setting afterward, and then I'll send the video link in there because I don't think either of the.
Andrew, I'm glad you asked about Shannon's hat. Yes, that is Buddha.
It is Buddha. One of my friends growing up from high school was like looking for extra money during COVID, and so she was sewing hats, and I was like, could you put my dog's face on a hat? And she was like, probably, like send me the picture. And she did it, and I'm obsessed with this hat. I wear it all the time.
I think that's so cool.
I have socks with Buddha's face on it too, but those ones are from like Etsy. They were a Secret Santa gift.
So simple. I can say that. Okay. I don't think the Islanders are going to blow this right now, but just saying. Guys, if the sound just got really wonky, let me know, because I feel like I heard something strange. And I'm working with a new mic tonight. Finally, after all this time, I have a real one. Guys, is anyone on TikTok? Because Jenna and I send really funny TikToks to each other. And I love to send people TikToks of hockey things.
I have to go get Jenna's package and resend it at UPS. I haven't done it yet because it was 104 degrees out today.
Oh my God, I thought you were about to tell me it was $104. And I was about to be like, Shannon, don't even bother.
No, it was 100. I went to my office this morning. I'm walking back. I'm literally torching outside on the sidewalk. And I was like, I have to go to UPS, but I cannot go.
I walked to Dunks this morning, and I was literally in like Nike shorts, a tank top, and my Barks, and I was still sweating.
I packed a blazer, and I was like, I physically cannot put this on.
I think my blazer's in my office. I could be wrong. The Islanders have to wake up and win this game, or else we'll lose tomorrow's game at home. Oof. Yeah, I being down. I mean, this is true for any series. Like being down 3-2 is like such like a. I hate sounding like this, but this is just what I say. It's such a vibe killer. Like, it's not where like it can either motivate or it can kill you. And I feel like the Islanders right now, like it'll kill them. Is that sad? But I think it's fair. It makes some really weird faces. It's kind of cool where I live. Oh, lucky. It's hot as shit here. Shannon? Why is our boyfriend not on TV?
Oh, I didn't notice. Braden Point is so attractive, though, fam.
Should we, like, pivot to him?
Braden Point is a forward on the Lightning, so no.
No, we should just be his fan now.
This guy, what the frick's his name? The guy that's not Patrick Sharp from the Capitals, has the largest bald spot forming.
Oof. Oh my god, I see it.
Buck Skull Gang, I am surprised about the game so far. I expected this to be reasonably boring. I was actually boasting about how well Semyon Varlamov has been playing. And again, I do not think this is all his fault. The Islanders did not show up in this first period, and they are going to need to change their tune going into period 2 if they want any chance of coming close. I think it is unsafe to make an assumption that the Lightning will not score again, which puts the Islanders, at least 4 goals behind?
I'm also somewhat curious to see if they actually leave Sorokin in goal. Like, did he just need a minute?
Or you don't put Varlamov back in.
I don't know. I have, like, no trust in the system of the Islanders right now. But Alex, I totally agree. Like, Tampa's Buddha. Tampa just, like, has the mentality right now where if they go up 3-2, they will close the deal. I really believe that. Buddha, are you okay?
He's so mad about this husband pillow. I should just move it for him.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
That's all he wanted. Oh, dog.
I did deadlifts today, guys, and now my body just hurts. And then I like finished on the rower, and I just
started on the rower.
Oh no, we always finish with cardio.
Well, I can't choose. They just say go to station number whatever.
Right. Well, I work with a personal trainer, and like he just decides, and we always do the same order. We always like start. We did like deadlifts and squats both today, and not my leg and the rower, and my legs are destroyed. Which good thing I don't live in a walk up.
Jay, I think the Islanders can do anything. I memean, they can come back from this, but it's going to take a huge, huge mental change.
Agreed. Big place. Thank you.
Barry Trotz is the kind of coach to implement that, but
he could totally be the person who changes lines right now. I'm just saying.
Andrew, that's cute. I love my dog. Yeah, Kim from Isles Girl Kim is displeased.
But
I don't know if she's streaming right now, but I saw on Twitter, and it was relatively entertaining.
Yeah, that would suck right now. I honestly feel like the fact that my team, like my main team, is like out already kind of like makes me like better for this right now, because otherwise I would just be so heated and it wouldn't be well mental. The score is way higher. I think the game. Yeah, I was not expecting this score.
No, not at all. Big place. Like we haven't collabed with Isles Girl before. We have with Glove Drop. Her name's Tara. She's a big Rangers fan. She's really funny. And we have with Off the Wall Hockey quite a few times. We have with Steel Flyers Hockey quite a few times. And we're looking to work with Hot Take Hockey at some point. But obviously we're all very busy in the playoffs. So
yeah.
Donnie was the people that said Tampa was going to lose.
I think I said that.
They could. I mean,
there's time, but like,
watch some Buddha.
going to become very. Oh, that's that line. That was funny. Stab game. That's so fun.
Well, no, that doesn't seem fun.
Oh no, I didn't put that in my head. Oh, can you block tweets?
Yeah, you can block tweets.
Yeah.
I think I've literally only blocked 1 or 2 people in my entirety of lifespan on Twitter, so it would take me a few minutes to figure it out, but you definitely can.
Yeah, 100%.
Guys, if you're just hopping in, we are in intermission 1 for the Tampa Bay Lightning New York Islanders. It was actually a pretty brisk period 1. Not too many stoppages of play, but Tampa Bay was able to light the lamp 3 times on Semyon Varlamov, and he has now been pulled for Ilya Sorokin. So thank you, John, for creating roles for team fans.
We didn't have a single power play.
No.
That's wild.
Only 2 commercial breaks. It's really,
when there's no stoppage, they don't have anything, they can't air. It is what it is. But I'll take it. Let me tell you. Ooh, American Ninja Warrior. Good show. They have multiple screens up right now. Buddha.
Thinks it's his time.
It's not.
It might be.
That too.
Are you the only Kings fan here? No, Megan likes the Kings.
I'm not mad at the Kings.
I think that the Kings.
I've had a little love for any LA team because
the Kings need to trade for someone badly.
100. I kind of want to get the Kings reverse retro. I think that's fun. Are we back or is this a recap?
It's just a recap.
No. I looked up and I was like, did I miss something? Where this started again? Show the new emu. Oh, I know, right? Wow, what a electric night in Tampa tonight. People must be wild at this game. Also, can I just make a statement that I find these celebrities who are team hopping right now just to go to the arenas really annoying because there's people who like that team for real who may actually want to go to that game and you're taking their ticket.
I know you're just mad at Matt James.
I am. That's 100% who I'm adding right now. I don't care. I stand by it. Why the hell was he at the Islanders game? That's stupid. I've never seen a game of the LA Kings. I have
no idea where Matt James lives. Perhaps
in New York. He lives in the city.
Yeah, so he could go.
He's OG from Florida. Yeah, but he was at the freaking Carolina matchup too. Oh, I guess maybe he's following the Lightning? No. Because he was rooting for Carolina. I don't know. I just think it's shady. Read my last comment. Okay, what does it say? Lakers fan, Dodgers fan, Auburn fan.
Steelhawks, thanks for joining. We are doing pretty good. We've got a busy game so far.
Yeah, for one team.
Because there's nothing on TV.
Well, I'm glad we're a good replacement for your regular scheduled TV programming.
Guys, if you're just hopping in, we are in intermission 1 between Tampa Bay and New York. Tampa Bay is up 3-0.
I think he's on crack. Why?
It's a bot. It's not a real person.
Really?
Yeah, Me6 is a bot, and it sends you up content updates.
I don't know anything. I'm an idiot.
Steelhawks, what do we think happens in the Vegas-Montreal series? We're pretty sure Montreal's going to take it. I know I was reading a pretty interesting article, which doesn't necessarily have to do with the winner, but that they're having people at the arena in Vegas 24 hours a day because it's so hot in the desert that they're having a really hard time keeping the ice frozen.
Yeah. Wild. What Discovery commercial? Wait, is that the one that's on right now? Where they're teaching parents what not to do? I actually didn't know Me was about at first either, Meg. Okay, good. I like really thought that was a person. I was just like, that's an interesting name. Like maybe it's like a screen name. I don't know. I can already tell you I haven't heard it. Hey.
About Team Select and Discord.
Don't judge me for being new to it.
Yeah, guys, like if you have, there's a whole channel just to request things from me so I can set it up because I don't know how to look for it.
Leaf Shrink is a mass vaccine site now. Oh, love that.
Rhythm is the music boy in Discord. Yeah, there's so many bots you can choose from. So I downloaded one and I don't know how to use it, so I'm probably gonna get rid of it and get a different one.
Meg, are you a Vegas lover or Montreal? I'm a Vegas lover. That's my vibe. That chick talking to herself on the phone. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought.
007, thanks for joining us. Yeah, Andrew, a lot of organizations have their arenas as vaccine sites now. I know the Devils are doing that. The Gillette Stadium for the Patriots has been one since they first started distributing vaccines.
Yeah, LA had their baseball stadiums preseason, like before the season started, as sites too. I actually know someone who worked at one of them.
What contract extension do I think Taylor Hall gets with Boston? This is a great point that a lot of people have been asking me, and I think a lot of people are insane thinking that he is getting anything over $4 million. However,
that's what I've been saying.
I have heard 6, obscene.
Someone said 8.
He has 8 now.
Right, but he's not going to get it. I was like, you're on crack if you think he keeps that.
I think it'll be like, if anything, above 4, like 4.5 for 3 years. But they're not going to commit. I don't think they'll commit to anything longer than 2 years.
Yeah.
It depends on, because they're signing him to play with David Krejci. David Krejci's not going to play for max 3 more years.
Yeah. 007, I know. The way they were questionable in the beginning, but the way they closed that out was really good. I'm glad the nurse started. I hope he starts again tomorrow. Jeremy, you're the one who speaks French, right? A lot of heartbroken Habs fans. Why? Oh, last night, yeah.
I mean, they shouldn't Steelhawks plan his entire contract around the David Krejci re-sign. I do think that Hall is going to be in Boston for at least, like 2 or 3 years unless he completely crumbles.
Which is always possible.
Right. So he hasn't played consistently, so I wouldn't sign him for anything longer than 3 years. However, the Bruins are the best at, making reasonable contracts. When you look at Charlie Coyle's contract, so I'm not going to be surprised if they sign him for more than I want to pay for him. But also you have to consider that the Bruins are only paying $4 million for him right now, and the Sabres kept the other $4 million because Don Sweeney absolutely fleeced Buffalo in that trade.
Jeremy, you're funny. I brought that up with my sister this weekend, and I was like, people in our chat speak French, and I was like, all I know is the head, shoulders, knees, and toes song you taught me when you were in high school. It was funny.
Big play Slay. I think they should try to make a move for Eichel. I don't know if they'll win it. I don't know how many assets the Kings have that are really of interest to other teams.
I've heard that's a definite possibility.
Oh, I know it's a possibility because they're one of the only teams that can afford him.
Yeah. Who does Boston lose in the expansion draft?
Not DeBrusk. They're gonna protect DeBrusk so they can trade him for something. I think I've been saying this before, but it really depends on 1, who the coach is in Seattle. 2, it really depends on who other teams don't protect, because I think the Bruins have a few okay assets, but it's nothing to call home about. It's nothing that Seattle should be incredibly excited by. So I think whoever they pick from Boston is going to probably be a support role. And once I see how the rest of their roster is forming, then I'll have a more clear picture. I think Lauzon's a completely realistic option. I think McRitchie's also a realistic option. Wagner and Lazar are both assumingly not going to be protected. So.
Him That doesn't update right away. It's talking about Kirby Dash. Interesting.
I mean, it is very important to say that the GM up in Buffalo is a moron. So
Damn.
we do have a period 2 starting. However, thank you to Sports Geek for pointing that out. Ilya Sorokin is remaining in net. Semyon Varlamov is on the bench. And we shall see if the Islanders can pick up the offensive pace and the defensive pace here. They are being outshot by Tampa Bay 19-5 right now.
If you followed us on Twitter, thank you. That's Shannon's life.
Thank you for doing that. God, Twitter takes so much work, though. I didn't check it all weekend, and we lost 20 followers.
True. That's fine, though. My notifications stayed down. That's great. Okay, guys, do we think the Islanders are going to get more than 5 shots this period? Do we have an IG? I'm glad you asked. Yeah, we do. These are our social channels, Twitter, @SweetheartsPod, Instagram, /Sweethearts. Give them a follow.
Also on Facebook, so make sure you search that and give us a like. We are hard at work growing those channels for you all before we go into the off season so that we can give you more offline news since we'll be streaming a little bit less live. If you guys have not yet, though, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. We are excited to see what is happening in this already high-scoring game between Tampa Bay and New York.
Oh, yeah. I just feel like they just look defeated. The Islanders are just like, there's no life in their eyes right now. You know? Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
I pressed the wrong thing on Instagram for a second. Speaking of Instagram, but yeah, our page is really pretty. We have nice patterns going. Jenna and I spent a lot of time into it. Yeah, I feel like Eichel's gonna wherever he goes is gonna be the big story.
And the Islanders, well, him and Seth Jones are the 2 biggest trade names on the market right now. But in terms of unrestricted free agents, got Alex Ovechkin, the big one. Oh, it's a goal by the Islanders. Does that go in?
No. Wait.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
No.
It looked like it did, though. Alex Ovechkin, Dougie Hamilton, Gabriel Landeskog, Taylor Hall, obviously, David Krejci, Tyson Barrie, to name a few. There's quite a few names on the market that would be.
I think a lot of them are just going to re-sign.
Oh, Alex Ovechkin 100% is going to re-sign. Krejci is almost 100% going to re-sign also. But there are a few names there, like Gabriel Landeskog. I do not believe Colorado can afford anymore. So that would be really interesting. Dougie Hamilton has already been given permission by Carolina to pursue a potential sign-in trade. So
that'll be interesting to see. Sports Geek, thanks for the personal follow. Love that. Love growing my own Instagram.
Frank, thanks for joining.
Kraken will pick quality players and then trade for I don't know. I have a lot of feelings. I feel like these teams need to start straying away from a star. You need a quality team all around. This year was such an example. Stars can't win.
Well, and they also can't afford them the same way. With the salary cap going up, all those big names are on the market, but they can't start throwing money around and think that that's going to get them free agents because they don't have the money. The salary cap's not going up for, is it at least 3 seasons, I think? So you've got to think long term. I mean, the Maple Leafs are still kind of screwed from paying Tavares as much as they did. And granted, Tavares is a great hockey player and he's been a great captain for them, but that's a lot of money that he's eating away from their cap.
I'm curious to see what Tampa does to get theirs back down.
Eric, who in our mind is the best potential free agent this offseason? I think Dougie Hamilton's one of them. I think Gabriel Landeskog is also a really big one. But these are realistically ones that are probably not returning to their team. Obviously, Alex Ovechkin is the biggest one, but he's 99% chance he's re-signing with Washington.
I would eat my hat if he left. What are your favorite teams? I am a Penguins fan with a soft spot for the Vegas Golden Knights.
Yep, I am a Boston Bruins fan, and I really like the Florida Panthers as well. Big play slate. I also am a Patriots fan and a Celtics fan, since you asked above. And I really like the Washington football team in terms of supplementary teams, since I do live in Washington, D.C.
Shan's like an all Boston everything person, and I'm just kind of like a floater for a lot of different things. I like come about my teams in like rather different ways.
Yeah, Andrew IG is Instagram.
Oh yeah, sorry. Should have said that. Yeah, check us out. If you want to follow Shan and I, our Instagrams are in the bio. Of our...
Pats and Celtics. Okay, well, the Celtics don't look too hot right now. However, I have lots of hope and promise for the Patriots.
Speaking of the Boston Celtics, Khloe Kardashian dumped Tristan Thompson.
Oh, I think he's an unrestricted free agent, though. If he's not, the Celtics have 5 centers on their roster right now, and I really wish they wouldn't. So.
But yeah, apparently he did some shady shit recently. There is no trust left in the relationship, guys.
Well, will Ben Simmons remain with the Kardashian crew? Probably.
He's not. They're not together.
They're not together anymore?
Ben Simmons and Kendall?
I said one of them. I couldn't remember which one.
Oh, no, he was dating Kendall, but that ended a while ago because she's been dating Devin Booker, whatever.
I just know that there's been a bunch of graphics going around about how each of the teams that were remaining had one player that was sleeping with a Kardashian.
Like actively? Or like at some point in
I
time?
think so. I don't know. I think so.
Definitely not. Actively. Kev, are you saying wasn't that 2 years ago like Ben Simmons? Because yes.
He's been on graphics like left and right, man.
Well, yeah, because when you date one, it always happens.
Also, I don't follow the Kardashians at all, so
that's what I'm here for. Kev, glad you're still here. We're coming in and out. Guys, Islanders still only 2 more shots?
We've got a first power play, though. Brock Nelson's going to go to the box, so Tampa Bay is going to go on a power play after Slash, I believe.
Only took like 25 minutes to get it. Jeez.
Absorber, thanks for joining us, guys. If you are just hopping in, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's see if Tampa Bay can make this 4-0, shall we?
Yeah, she did trade up with Devin Booker because Ben Simmons can't shoot, what's it called?
Look at Megan knowing basketball.
And he sucks at that. That's why they didn't put him in, because they were going to foul him because he couldn't do the, what is it called? Free throw?
Yes, he did shoot the worst free throw percentage in this series.
Yeah.
I think Sorokin might be hurt.
Oh, no. Is it about to, like, happen?
I'm watching the replay. Oh, he took a puck to the neck.
Ouchie.
Right under his mask.
Oh, no.
So he is not looking well.
Ow, I don't even want to watch that replay. Was Chris Humphries on that trade too? No, but that's funny.
It looks like he's trying to stay in, but the athletic trainers are out.
Yeah, I'm probably just checking. It's better to check. Frank, just...
They pulled the puck out of his shirt. I'm dying.
That's so funny. Frank, shoot us a DM on Twitter. And we can talk about it. That's where we do most of our planning.
I'm trying to tweet this update, and my computer's frozen. There we go.
Big play slay, honestly, wouldn't doubt it. From what I've heard, guys. Haha. Look at me knowing something. Mom just looks like a fucking child. Best line on Twitter today: if Ben Simmons shot Tupac and JFK. Oh, that's so fucked up, but I love it. That's hysterical. Wait.
So it looks like Sorokin's going to try to stay in, but Semyon Varlamov is warming up.
Jay, he got hit like right here with the puck. Varlamov just looks like such a fucking baby. Like, dude. I can't. That's so ridiculous. Okay, he is continuing playing. We are in action. Can you guys stream the game? No, we can't. That's what they call illegal. Because we do not have the rights to it.
If you get us to be famous, then we can get the rights.
Work on that. Yeah, didn't they put Ben in for like the last oh no, that was the 2 games ago. They only put him in for like the last 6 seconds.
Oh, and that's an Island or a Lightning goal, I believe, by Steven Stamkos.
Again? I think you're right, Shan. Wow. Beauteous. Frank, we look forward to you returning later. Guys, this is wild. But not Minnesota. Y'all are close to 700. Great job. We hit 700 last week, but then YouTube took away some shit, which is annoying. I want to cuss. Why
Once
can't
you get into the larger part of the algorithm, they will take it away sometimes, and then they'll give some of them back. But they do it with likes too. They do it with views just to test the algorithm to make sure that they're not bots.
Yep.
It's interesting, but obviously annoying.
Yeah. Very frustrating when you hit this milestone and then celebrate it, and then it's next morning it's screw you, but whatever. Well, guys, Islanders are still under 10 shots. What are we thinking? Is it just done and over?
Seems like it. Twitter is very abysmal at the moment.
Yeah. You're not feeling it?
If you guys are just hawking it, we've got 13 minutes remaining in period 2. The Lightning up 4-0 now. Almost made it 5-0. Good God.
Sports Geek, just listen to what I say. I use the F word every 5 minutes.
You can swear.
However you want. I don't care. Shan and I are very adamant that a hockey podcast has to be open to cursing because that is just how the sport works.
What's the record of least shots in the league? Well, I'm glad you asked that because there is a bot in our Discord that answers all of your statistics questions whenever you want, and I have not tried it yet. But it had very.
That's so cool. Islanders win, Quentin. You're probably right. But I'm glad you're watching from our Facebook. Very excited.
Hey guys, if you're just hopping in, we're in a commercial break, but thank you all for joining us. Make sure that you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tampa Bay is up 4-0 with a little more than a half of the period remaining in period 2. So this is going to be a real grinder for New York.
It's going to be wild. I really feel this game is over. The Islanders just do not have. This is like me when I was on the rower earlier. You just don't have it in you. You finish the set because you have to, but you're not going to thrive. You're just going to
There's this thing I forgot, I blacked this out. There's this exercise that F45 does all the time where you have to jump onto this tall box. I am not a jumper. So I always do.
I have no vertical.
I always do like step ups instead and turn it on the higher side. There was a new coach today and she saw that I was not doing the jump and she was like, we're going to do the jump. And I did it once and I was like, I'm never doing that again. I was like, I'm going to fall and die.
Yeah. If anyone doesn't know, I played volleyball as a kid. Like that was my entire life for a very long time. And I like literally have no vertical, which is why I was a setter. So I could stay on the ground.
Guys, students, Stamkos getting this Hattie?
Yeah. I love a good Hattie. Do the Lightning have any like weird things?
It's a good question. If you guys know, I'm not sure what the Lightning's home ice traditions are. If you guys know of any, we're thinking like throwing catfish, throwing octopi, throwing toy rats, those types of items. If Tampa has any of those odd traditions,
I want to know. My lighting tonight is really emphasizing my weird bump that I got when I was in middle school. It's great. We're thriving. I'm so fucking past this. I'm cheering for the Islanders because my mom is an Islanders fan. So I'm sorry, Sports Geek.
Sports Geeks, I understand rooting for a team that has simply no hope in their game.
Andrew, I did step ups, like waited, like I was holding kettlebells. I did so many step ups today. My legs were on fire. Literally all I did today was legs for the most part with like a little bit of arms mixed in. But I literally could not walk up the stairs, like to get to like the fucking locker room. But yeah, they really make you do shit in the hospital. Like I had literal spinal surgery and I was up walking the next day. And that was bizarre because I could barely sit up.
I will say that the momentum on the ice has picked up quite a bit. Both teams are getting a little bit chippier and a little bit more excited to be playing hockey, which is what I like to see.
I feel like Tampa can like taste it, so they're like trying to go after it, and the Islanders are like, oh shit, we're actually losing. Two very different spots to be in. Kind of odd. It's good for balance.
It is, actually, yeah. So there's like a deadlift where you bring your leg back while you go down. That one's really hard.
Oh yeah, single leg. Single leg deadlifts are wild. I think my highest one today was at like 118 or something, and I just like wanted to die.
They do rallies, big play slate? Okay. So no like catfish.
So they're not like throwing weird shit.
Kevin, thanks for joining. Tampa is setting the tone for Game 6 and or Game 7. Yeah, so I was saying that the Islanders could come out horrendously for this entire game. We're not in Game 6, Game 7 territory yet, so they could push a Game 7.
Little boomer, Tampa throws the salary cap away traditionally. That's their Hattie celebration. Sending a different type of cap. That was so funny.
We have just over half of the period remaining in period 2. As I said, Tampa Bay has made this a 4-0 lead. The Islanders have officially hit 10 shots, though. So
I saw on the article. Oh, like before games? No, I want like to know what their hat trick Selly is. Right, guys? Boomer's so funny. I love it. Wait, Jeremy, what do you want to know? Just like random hockey stats?
Yeah, hit me. Jenna loves to give us fun facts.
I was going to say, Jenna's really good at it. Jenna
is watching The Bachelorette right now.
I watch it on Tuesday mornings on Hulu without commercials. But Jenna will be with us streaming on Tuesday and Thursday.
Ooh, we got a fight. Clutterbuck and Pat Maroon are going to go at it.
Clutterbuck. What an interesting name. Some funny stats. We'll have Jenna think of some good stats for you, Jeremy. We'll have her prepare them.
Maybe she'll do something for Wallpaper Wednesday with a fun stat.
Ooh, that'd be fun. That wasn't even a fun fight.
Is Clutterbuck going to go to the box? Yeah, interference.
Oh, yeah. Andrew, that's what we were talking about. That's what the joke was. We were talking about hat tricks. But because we saw that Stamkos is on Hattie Watch now. So, but, some teams throw, like, octopi and catfish and disgusting things. So we were curious if there was any of that going on. But we shall see. Power play for Tampa. Question mark?
Clutterbuck is in the box for interference, which is why him and Pat Maroon went at it a little bit. Now with 10 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Actually, I don't think it is a power play. I think it's...
No, it's not. Is it?
No, it's a power play, and they just didn't show it because NBC Sports messed it up. We are 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in this power play.
Oh, did it show up eventually?
Yeah, it shows up in like 5 seconds.
Okay. I'm waiting. Getting ready to be 5-0. I know. I'm going to go start keeping you entertained. Bye, Big Play Slay. Glad we kept you entertained. Bye, Club. Yeah. We'll make sure Jenna thinks of some good ones. We also have like some fun guests coming on who actually might have some fun stats if you ask them. I think we're going to have one from each team tomorrow if everyone's still free.
54 seconds remaining in this power play. We've got a stoppage of play, so we will take a face-off, I believe, in the Islanders zone.
I hate being so behind.
Stamkos with another good opportunity. That man.
He is, and we literally started this game by saying Stamkos has been sleeping. He clearly has awoken. Like, damn. It's the first one. Okay, fine. I will not talk about it. I've never actually watched the movie, but I know the line. Fun fact.
20 seconds remaining in the power play. 9 minutes remaining in period 2. Tampa holding a comfortable possession in the Islanders zone right now. Let's see if they can make it 5-0 before they wrap up this second period.
I think it's possible. I really don't think Trotz is going anywhere.
Barry Trotz, unlike what the hell's the award called? Cassidy Award? No.
What, the coach you won?
Yeah.
It is the Jack Adams?
Jack Adams. Jack Cassidy was in my head. That was wrong. Anyway.
Deserving recognition.
Right. Barry Trotz was tied for 14th, and Don Quinn was higher, and Don Quinn was fired halfway through the season. So Barry Trotz is not rubbing people the right way these days.
Yeah. I want the New York Islander perspective, like an Islander fan perspective on that, because I'm very curious.
I mean, I don't blame Trotz for how this game's going.
Oh, yeah, no.
Trotz is an incredible coach in and out of the playoffs, and the Capitals haven't been the same since. He won the Stanley Cup. They have their parade, and the next day he resigns.
He was like, I'm out.
Although if he were, for whatever reason, not to come back, he would be 100% the top coaching candidate on the market.
Would he, though?
Ooh, I think we're going to get another call here on Palmieri, I think.
Speaking of names that I've been sleeping on, ever since Jenna's love for him for a day, I just haven't thought of him. He's just the best name. It's not on Trotz. Yeah.
I agree. I don't think it's on Varlamov either. I mean, the second goal was, but I don't think that.
Yeah, but the rest were not.
And that fourth goal by Stamkos was a great shot. I don't blame Sorokin at all for that.
That's the thing here. It's so I'm guilty of this sometimes with Jari, especially. It's so easy to want to blame your goalie, but there are so many factors. Sometimes it's just a great shot and you can't get to it. But other times, like, if your defense leaves you out on your own, like, it's gonna be hard. Like, those are scenarios that you shouldn't necessarily have to be in all the time. So you have to look at it more holistically. But we'll see. I don't necessarily think the Islanders have much of a chance right now, but who knows? Not Jari's a bum. That's different. Okay. I'm not saying he isn't bad. I'm just saying it was worse than it had to be due to some lack of defense. Hi, Zach. Yeah, it didn't have to be as bad as it was, which is really unfortunate. Guys, let us know your thoughts. Is it just over? Because I think it is. Am I dumb? Guys, want to hear something interesting? Which Shannon argues that this wasn't a valid point, but the Islanders were my dark horse when the season started, which is why I want them to go all the way, but clearly that's not happening today.
It's like picking a team, like, they're not a dark horse. They weren't bad.
So, they weren't great. Jari will be.
It's like picking the Stars to be a dark horse when they just went to the Cup Final against Tampa.
Yeah, but then they shit the bed.
That doesn't make them a dark horse. Kyle Palmieri is going to go to the box for tripping.
Alex, I read an article Jari really doesn't think he's going anywhere, which I'm not happy about.
I mean, if they don't have a better option, then they can't get rid of him. At a certain point, you just have to accept what you have.
Yeah, it's
until you find a better option. Actually, Alex, you could probably speak to this with Malcolm Subban. So,
truth. Yeah, sometimes it's just rough.
Guys, we are about 30 seconds into this power play. We've got a breakaway for New York. They do nothing with it, though. Don't worry.
I was like, are they going to do something? Probably not.
If you guys have not yet, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We've got some fun guests coming on this week and are excited to share that with you. Oh, and that is a great opportunity by the Lightning. It's not over, though. Lucky save by Sorokin. I would not say it was
Wait, the opportunity or the game?
Oh my God, there's just bad rebounds coming off of Sorokin. Good Lord.
Oh yeah, can't get a glove on this shit.
I mean, you could probably try, but then he takes his eyes off.
Yeah, then it's a
play.
race. Yeah.
The Islanders are doing a great job clearing the puck during this particular penalty kill, though. 18 seconds remaining in this power play, and Tampa has not been able to keep puck possession in the last 30 seconds or so. We've got 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in period 2.
It's almost like the Islanders, can't focus on more than one thing at a time. Like, they can't focus on offense and defense, so they just kind of crap the bed when they have to do both right now. But now that they are solely focused on defense for a minute,
Oh, that was a high hit. That's gonna get glove. Ooh, what's happening?
Where?
It didn't turn out to anything. He dropped a stick, so he had to go. There are multiple sticks on the ice right now.
Oh yeah, one. What the fuck is happening here? Sorry, my feet just glitched for a second.
I will say that with under 5 minutes remaining in this period 2, the Islanders still only have 10 shots on net. So
that feels hazardous to just have sticks laying around.
I mean, it is, but they
I guess they just skate right through them.
Can't skate through them. They're made of composite plastics.
Right, but I didn't see who it was, but one of the Lightning players just skated into one and just moved it out of the way. He didn't get stuck or anything.
Oh.
I didn't know if that would become an issue with the skate, but clearly not. No.
Guys, we are in what I presume to be is the last commercial break of period 2. Let us know what you're thinking about this 4-0 lead for Tampa right now. And make sure that you like the video and subscribe.
Oh yeah, we're here all the time. We're here most days this week, I think. TBD. But tomorrow should be exciting. We're gonna have some quality people on. The Thorn Grub, if you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby. Oh, I love Ricky Bobby. That's such a good movie.
I was at this, like I said, I went to a work meeting this morning, and I hadn't seen two of these guys in like a long time, and then one of them I actually hadn't met in person because of COVID. And they started quoting, since you said Ricky Bobby, they started quoting Step Brothers in a meeting. I was like,
That's
I'm
so not right.
Like,
That would not happen. I wish I was for New York. I don't want to see a repeat of Tampa. Yeah, I'm kind of over Tampa, but it's fine. I knew they're gonna win though. Oh dang! I have American Ninja Warrior on my second screen right now. So entertaining, guys. I just feel like all momentum is lost. Like, what else is there left? You know?
well, and I think one thing to note is that if the Islanders get mad and they're worn out, they're going to start getting physical in a sloppy way, and they're going to risk injury. And that's not what they need if they're going to try to push a Game 7.
Yeah. I agree with you right there. Guys, exciting thing, though. The Islanders have reached 10 shots on goal. What a treat there. Yo, that arena looks lit right now. I'm not going to lie. See, this is what I'm talking about, which, granted, probably already happened for most of you. I really hate that they do the little light show before face-offs. Like, that's so distracting. Maybe it's not, but I feel like it is. What's your opinion on the reffing that has been in? Okay. I think the reffing has been really bad for, like, the entire Stanley Cup playoffs. But I've also been, like, seeing a lot of tweets, like, calling out people like me who are, like, stop blaming the reffing. But, like, it's really hard not to when, like, calls are just, like, blatantly not being made. It's just, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to just, like, shut up about it, but, like, it's frustrating. And, like, granted, like, when it's not against your team, like, when your team is the one who's benefiting, like, it's really easy to be like, oh, it's fine. But, like, and I probably blow it out of proportion a lot, but it's just frustrating.
So I think there's obviously refereeing is a significant component of the game. It was really significant in the Bruins-Islanders series. However, I think the key is how those teams handle it. So when they are being, coached against or refereed in a biased manner, are they letting it get to them and letting it, get to their emotions? Or are they working with it as a challenge and trying to really, still play the game? I think that's where the Bruins really fell apart, is that they let it piss them off. Bruce Cassidy clearly spoke out against it. I don't think that was in the wrong at all. I think if you have bad refereeing, you should say something about it. However, I don't think it's the 100% solution in any situation. Did they just score again? Oh my Atlanta.
Oh my God. Who was it?
I have no idea. Andre Palat.
Dang it. Damn, that was far out too. That's so rough for the Islanders right now, y'all. Dudes. Just want to live their life.
Guys, if you have not hit subscribe yet, we're at 689, and that's going to really bug the hell out of me. So,
Is Varlamov pulled? Yeah. He was pulled in the first period. Sorokin's been in since kind of towards the end of the first period. I guess the league won. I don't think it has anything to do with like where they're from. I think there's been a lot of issues with the USA teams too. Should get fined for speaking out against. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous that he got fined for speaking out. Like, if you look at it, like, his like statement is very valid. Just true. Wait, was that not? Oh, that wasn't Savard.
No, I said it was Andre Palat.
Oh, sorry. Ignore me. Guys, Bettman doesn't have anything to do with this. Like, I'm not gonna follow that narrative. He's not telling refs what to call.
As much as I do not like Gary Bettman, he is not Big Brother. Like,
No.
he is not Roger Goodell in terms of micromanaging situations.
Yeah. Oh my god, fucking Roger Goodell.
A really great save by Andrei Vasilevsky, and it looks like we are going to get a stoppage of play for some gloves being dropped after Vasilevsky's hit awkwardly at the end of that play. We have got, I can't even see who it is.
Let me see.
I believe it's Mayfield and Maroon, but I have to, Marian, not Mayfield.
Oh, yeah.
Braden Shen gets in on the fun. I mean, it's just an awkward end of play. But again, I said, once this game really got out of control, the Lightning and the Islanders were both going to let their emotions get the better of them and it started having crappy hits.
It's hard not to right now. Like,
Oh, it is. It is really hard not to. Mr. G, thanks for joining us. I would agree New York is playing like trash today.
It's the greatest city in the world, baby.
I appreciate the nice professional take on that.
The realist.
In terms of shot count, Tampa Bay is at 30 now. The Islanders are at 12. We've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in period 2. Amalie Arena is absolutely buzzing. I bet it's such a good environment right now.
Oh gosh, it's gonna start raining soon. Oh, I'm gonna have a thunderstorm tonight.
I'm going to have a snezzing today.
I'm gonna have rain all day tomorrow.
Good one.
I didn't even realize that. Oh well. Good thing I'm already home. Guys, did anyone else when they were growing up, did their parents not let you shower during like a lightning storm?
That's a myth, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's a myth.
My parents were like fairly adamant on that, so now I'm always afraid to do it when there's lightning.
Darnock, man. I pronounce that wrong every time. But I said hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We have got an Islanders possession, you say.
Wait, I'm not going to try and say your name. You also have thunderstorms? Are you in New York? New Yorkers, hey. Call out a team, not a person.
Bad rebound by Sorokin. He is lucky he was able to jump on that. They're just making dumb decisions now because they're upset.
Isles were outshot most games.
Yeah, Kevin, that's a really great point.
Totally.
We always say that the Islanders they're outshot like 9 out of 10 times. And sometimes that's fine because you're taking high quality shots and you're not just peppering the net. It's not going to work every time. It's not going to work against a goaltender like Andrei Vasilevsky where you literally have to pepper the net if you want some of those to go in. And when you've got 13 shots in almost 40 minutes of play, it's not going to work with a Vezina caliber goaltender like he is. We are going to have another power play for Tampa Bay, though, after JP Pageau heads to the box. So we could hit 6-0 here, folks.
Oh, a definite possibility.
You guys have not yet. Let us know. Oh, they do make it 6-0.
Damn. Whoever said they're from, you said you're from Toronto and you have, I think, the same storm that I'm about to get you had earlier. Mr. G, now I understand your hatred of New Yorkers. You're a Tampa fan. That's fine.
That is just not going to be great. Joe, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, this game is a mess.
Tampa versus Vegas would be really interesting. I mean, I think this is a little bit of an outlier situation for the Islanders. They've been playing really well, and they did hold their own against the Lightning in the first 4 games of this series. Granted, the series is tied 2-2. I don't like giving the Islanders compliments, so take that seriously. However,
yeah,
I do agree that Tampa their veteran playoff experience, I was saying this earlier in the stream as well before we really got into this loss. Tampa's veteran playoff experience is really showing here, and it's really, really helping them succeed against teams that are getting tired, teams that are making mistakes, and teams that are letting emotions get the best of them.
I just lost my feed. No, damn it.
If you are new with us, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's see if Andrei Vasilevsky can get his third shutout of the playoffs thus far. It looks like we're going to have
definite possibility here.
Another power play, perhaps?
For whom?
I believe Brock Nelson's headed back to the box. But it might not be Nelson.
Well, guys, I just lost my coverage. So that kind of sucks.
No, it's not Nelson. It's well, I can't tell who it is. But at any rate, the Islanders are going to go on the power play. This will be their first power play of the game. Tampa has had 4 or 5 now. The Islanders have not.
Yeah, this has been wild, guys. Guys, Shannon and I's what's it called? NHL TV subscription is officially over. What is it supposed to be? Our Golden Knight's gonna play like this tomorrow. I'm worried about my team. I don't think it's gonna be like this. That would be a little redonk.
How did we just lose 2 subscribers?
Sorry, friend.
I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
Guys, why don't you like us?
Oh, guys, I swear to God, your subscriptions keep me sane. So please hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. We hit 700 and YouTube took a bunch away. So please, please, please help us get there. We love being on YouTube with you guys. We love streaming with you guys. And we are so excited to keep growing.
Truly.
We are not ex-hockey players. We are hockey fanatics. Enthusiasts. Sports enthusiasts.
Yeah. I was going to say all around sports, really.
Oh, what?
What?
Fucking Islanders, man.
They score again? No, wait.
No, they had a couple great opportunities and they couldn't capitalize on them. We're going to have the end of period 2. This power play is going to bleed over for about 41 seconds into period 3. That would be great for the Islanders if they could start. Oh! We've got athletic trainers out to take care of Ruda after, I'm assuming, a high hit. Now they're just going to go out. I need to see the replay. Yeah, he is not doing well. Guys, getting a lot of questions about other sports today. I'm a Patriots fan. I like Washington football team, but we're both big into college football. I'm an Auburn fan, and Megan is a Penn State fan. Also, if you're just joining us, we do have a Lightning player. Ruda is down on the ice after, I believe, a high hit. I have to double check.
Ouchie.
Oh, yeah. Matt Barzal hit him into the ice. Hit his face into the ice.
Yeah, now people are, oh gosh, going at it, to say the least.
I said that once they got emotions getting the better of them, you were going to start getting some bad, dirty hits. Ruda is going down the tunnel. I did just say period 2 is over, but he's going down with the athletic trainer. Like I said, his face hit the ice, so his nose looks a little messed up.
Oh, God.
I think they might have just thrown Palmieri from the game, but I'm not – or Barzal, I'm sorry.
That was not like just like a random high stick. Like
I think they threw him. Look at the referee on the replay.
Who like brought him away right away?
You know, he whistles and then he goes like this and They're reviewing it now.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's Alex. If they don't get eliminated on Wednesday, he's coming back late. And that's going to be a huge hit for the Islanders as well.
I think a few of them were. Ouchie.
Victor Hedman's talking to the referee right now, clearly not pleased at that play. Barzal he's gotten away with quite a few high hits in this playoff run. Yeah. However, him and Palmieri both.
Agreed.
Let's see what the call is.
You turning your sound off?
I was going to, but I missed it. It's the end of the period anyway. Let's see what Twitter says.
Peter. Yeah, like you can't even pretend to act like that wasn't fully intentional. Like there's no way to come back from that.
Guys, we are now in intermission 2. 6-0 for Tampa Bay. Matt Barzal just stuffed the Lightning into the ice, so he is likely ejected for the game. We are going to check social media.
They're going to review, look at the replays, and there could be further discipline.
Oh, and I'll listen to it. Give me a second. I'll be back momentarily, guys. I'm trying to figure out what this is.
I'm seeing a couple people on Twitter defend Matt Barzal, which is a little interesting. Is Barzal, Kevin St. Jean, thanks for joining. Kevin Dunn, is Barzal officially ejected? We just watch on mute, so we can't get all of the updates in real time.
I think he is. That's what I got from that. Hi, Kevin. Happy you're here. Other Kevin. Oh my God, we have 2 Kevins now. I had to scroll wrong. Just wrong team. Oh yeah, Eric, because you had 6-1 Islanders?
Yeah, so he got a major and a game misconduct at the end of the second.
Yeah.
They don't think this athletic reporter doesn't think he'll get a suspension for game 6. But anything's possible looking at how Department of Player Safety has worked this year.
Yeah, for sure. Kevin missed you too. But so asking someone asked what happened. He came in and just like cross-checked like twice kind of. But I think the real issue when he got hurt was when he fell. Very interesting. With Paris, who knows? Honestly, true. There's no consistency in this world, so who the fuck knows? Not I. Sorry, I'm getting really shady. Was that power play right there? Yeah, they were on a power play, and that power play is still going to bleed over, so that's going to now go into the 5?
Yeah, it'll be
5 and how many seconds were left? Like 20? Am I wrong? I don't know. It'll be 5 and change. Oh no, it'll be 4-on-4. And then carry over. For 41 seconds, it'll be 4-on-4. And then we'll switch to 5-and-4. They will do a 5K fine, given the history of the player safety. Of player safety. Yeah. He was ejected. Yeah. Hi, Zachary. Welcome back. Guys, I'm having so many issues with NBCSN tonight. So frustrating. So now the fact that they've both let in 3 goals, do we think Sorokin's still coming back in the third period?
Yeah, you can't flip-flop again.
What do you mean?
Like, if you it shows like an intense lack of
I was like,
single goaltender if they go back.
Allowed. And I was like, Shannon, of course it's allowed.
No, I mean, yeah, you can. It just shows a distrust in your netminder when, once again, I do not think – I mean, I think Sorokin's playing better than was, but he's obviously showing that he has flaws, which is, again, not surprising. This is his first Stanley Cup playoff run. But the entire team is playing horrible. They look horrible. They are angry. They're sloppy. Like, it's not that I don't blame a goaltender at all.
Yeah, no, not for this. Well, for part, but not for all of it. I really want a Hattie, guys.
Buck Skull Gang, thanks for hopping back in. No news on there's a 5-minute major and a game misconduct for Matt Barzal. I'm seeing a lot of like very interesting takes on Twitter that a lot of people think that was too steep and that was a legal play because Ruda picked a fight. I don't care if they pick a fight. You still can't shove their head into the ice. This is the same thing we were talking about with Tom Wilson.
Yeah. It's like there's like a way to do it within like there's a way to fight within the sport that like should be fine, but like this is not it. Hi Joey. Thank you for stopping in. Always excited to see y'all. Yeah, this is just like not the way to conduct that fight there. Like obviously they're gonna keep getting punchier. Like this is very high stakes game, truly. Being to go up 3-2 is such a game changer. But I don't know. It's hard to say. I really don't think player safety is going to give a hearing, though. I don't think it's going to go that far. Shannon, what do you think?
Sorry, I was trying to figure out if it was a 5-minute major or a 4-minute call.
Oh, I thought they said 5.
So did I. And then somebody. Yeah, no, it's 5 in a game.
Yeah. I was like, my new mic. Isn't she cute? Anyway.
What are you with the question again?
Do you think he's going to get a hearing?
He should, but
I don't think they will. To be honest. Yeah, it's 5. Some people on Twitter just don't know, you know? Oh, we have a new little trio here. Do they just like completely switch up everyone that's covering it? This is ridiculous. Babcock is just like a scary looking dude. He just looks so fake. It like almost looks like he's wearing prosthetics. Like, I'm sorry. Oh, want to know why? Because this was a jump. What are they talking about?
it's probably a recap or like an old.
It is. It's because they're talking about Islanders in Boston.
Ugh.
I'm confused.
It's probably because of the hits and the calls.
Oh yeah, probably. You prob right. No, it shouldn't be suspendable. Yeah, I didn't think it was.
I mean, Tom Wilson's hit post whistle was more egregious, and he didn't get suspended. So if we're gonna go off of principle, then he shouldn't be. If we're gonna go off of what is safe,
Then maybe. Let's be real here. Who's to say? What did he do? Did you not see the hit?
So Jan Ruda went to go pick a fight with Matt Barzal, and Barzal grabbed him by like the head area and pushed him down onto the ice.
He like cross-checked him like twice, like in the neck first.
Yeah, they were going at it like in a safe manner, and then it got to glove drop, and Ruda went down face first into the ice, and he stayed there for a while because he couldn't block it with his arms, so his face and nose went straight in.
Yeah, that hurts. Not that I would know, but
Guys, if you're just joining us, we are in intermission 2 for the Tampa Bay Lightning New York Islanders. I think it is safe to say we won't be going to overtime today because Tampa is holding a 6-0 lead. I am pretty concerned about how the Islanders are going to come out and play for this final remaining period. It is going to get sloppy and dangerous really quickly, hoping that everyone can keep their emotions in check and we can play whatever hockey this is. It's not great hockey, but it's some hockey, and make sure we keep it safe. Meg, do you think we're going to have more of this issue going forward?
Of this horrible aggression?
You could call it that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this is stopping anytime soon. I think the Islanders are cranky as shit. They're playing horribly. They got a little bit better at the end, but they're not playing well in general. Like, they don't want to tolerate this. Like, there's no way that they're going to stop. They're just going to keep acting out. That's all I have to say. I'm trying to see any tea from today. Guys, why is the NHL just so quiet?
8-1 final? I don't hate that, Alex.
I really want the shutout, to be honest. I was thinking more like 7-0.
I mean, if you're the Islanders, do you pull the goaltender at all in this period?
No.
I mean, yeah, that's another major point, Alex. Like, Tampa Bay is going to be on the man advantage for, like, ever.
Well, so, okay, I don't actually know this. On a five major, what happens when you score? Don't you just go back?
Yeah, but he has game misconduct also. Game misconduct's 10 minutes.
Wait, are they going to be on a power play for 15 minutes?
I don't know. I want to confirm that, but I know the game misconduct is a 10-minute penalty.
I did not even think about that. Really? Oh my god. That's a lot.
But it might just be that he goes to the box and can't play. It might not be a man advantage.
Right. Keep
5-minute major power. So for major power plays, you keep scoring until.
Oh, not 15 minutes. Well, then what is the misconduct? Yeah. We know he's done, but okay. So that's interesting. I didn't realize it just kept going.
This post-game interview should be interesting.
Yeah, to say the absolute least.
Guys, if you're just joining us, we're breaking down what the start of this period 3 is going to look like for the Islanders and Tampa Bay after Matt Barzal's 5-minute major penalty. It is important to note that the Islanders are on 40 seconds of power play at the start of the period, though. So it'll be 4 minutes and 20 seconds of power play time for Tampa Bay following the 4-on-4 completion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex, I knew it counted out that way. I just didn't know how they play it out themselves.
There are 3 different. Wait, okay. According to the NHL app, there were 4 different penalties called there.
Oh, so I'm sure that they probably just gave roughing calls to the guys that were fighting afterward.
Yeah, for 2 of them. So there's obviously the 2 calls against Barzal, and then there's Cirelli. Yeah, and Pegu.
And Pajo.
Whatever. Yeah, because they were going at it with each other. So maybe those will just cancel out and they'll just sit in the box. Can they do that with this? I don't know. I don't freaking know.
Guys, I do not know, but I do know that I would like to hit 50 likes on the video.
The layering of the power play. Okay, the layering of power play or of penalties when they don't do the penalty, they just sit, is what throws me off more than anything. Because I'm like, what? Like, the determining of that just is never, I don't know. Oh. The 15 minutes is just, Hi, Jeremy, welcome back. I'm calling 3 power play goals on the major. Interesting. That's a lot. I hit like and it went back to 23. Did you unlike it?
I don't know what's happening to
YouTube having an issue tonight? Because that's really weird.
Because we did get like 4 new subscribers and they're gone. I don't know where they are.
That's really weird. YouTube issue today. Let's find out. Yeah, the number of YouTube like outages and stuff reported tonight has gone up this evening. So there's probably a YouTube problem, guys. Sorry about that. Andrew, still, I think there's still an issue with YouTube tonight, not just that. Guys, we're almost, I like that the drama went into the intermission so that it makes the intermission feel shorter. Because we're going to be back rather soon. That always helps. Islanders are doing their less than 10 shots per. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, guys. Islanders are still averaging less than 10 shots a period. They're only at 14. So they are just looking so slow. Storm in the area? Yeah, I do have storm in the area.
It's not storming here. It's just once you hit a certain point in DC summertime, there's rain and lightning because it's so humid by like 4 every day.
Wicked heat lightning too.
Yeah, so I didn't see any heat lightning, but there was a humid rainstorm like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, rain's gonna hit me within the next 20 minutes, and then it's gonna turn into like a bad storm overnight.
If you guys are just joining us, we are wrapping up this final intermission of Game 5 between Tampa Bay and New York. Tampa Bay has absolutely run away with this game, which is why I'm not even considering overtime.
As I said, we are definitively saying final overtime. If the Islanders come back, like, I'll buy a jersey. I'll buy a jersey.
Am I near Martha's Vineyard? No, I grew up by Gillette Stadium. But now I live in Washington, D.C.
Wild. Literally. If they come back.
They're not going to. Tampa has so long on the man advantage, they're going to make it at least 7-0. And if they don't, then they're idiots.
Then what the fuck are they doing? Crazy.
And the Islanders are likely to get called at least another penalty because they're going to play like shit on this penalty kill.
One of my friends, her boyfriend's an Islanders fan, and after, Thursday, I think, is the last time we did an Islanders Tampa game. I met them out at a bar, and he was so mad at me because I just kept bringing it up, and now I really want to text him and be like, how are you? But I won't because we are really mad at me again.
They're showing a slow-mo of this hit by Barzal. And there's 2 parts of it that are not great. So he punches him square in the head, which, like, fine. Not loving it, but not that uncommon. We also have 3 Islanders in the box right now, in case you wanted to know.
What?
Oh, and we have 3 Lightning in the box, too. But then the second half of that is the cross check to the back when he's going down to the ice.
Yeah, to like further push him down. Maybe he will get a.
Nathan, yeah, you can have a shout out. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video.
I am so curious to see what this turns into. 37, thank God.
Guys, we have started period 3. So like I said, we'll be on 4-on-4 for the first 40 seconds of this period. Then we will go, I believe, to 5-on-4 for Tampa Bay, for about 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Barring any other additional penalties called in that first quarter of period 3.
Especially because knowing these two teams right now, I think there's going to be some aggression for the rest of this game. Like, no doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. Nathan, my name is Shannon. That is Megan. Lil Boomer, we were going to do a jersey giveaway, and then I didn't find any that I liked that much.
We'll do one for the final for sure. Well,
we've been focusing a lot on growing our social media. So trying to do engagement with all of our followers and all of that. We are now on the power play itself for Tampa. We got a little under 4 minutes remaining, and that they have already got a confident puck possession in the Islanders zone. Ooh, good tip by Clutterbutt.
Sometimes it sounds like Clutterbutt. Yeah, guys. I feel like, so now that like Tampa's on the power play for, 4:20, I just feel like this is going to get aggressive.
Well, the Islanders have killed the first minute. We're at 3:20 now in this power play. But one key thing here is for a major penalty, you get tired real quick.
Yeah, there's a lot happening. When did you begin your channel? We dropped our first episode on December 31st.
But we didn't actually start using YouTube until like February.
So
and that's an Islanders goal. Braden Point lights the lamp on Varlamov's pad side.
Wait, Islanders goal?
Did I say Islanders? I meant Lightning.
Yeah, and isn't Sorokin in?
I said Braden Point. Did I say?
Then you said Varlamov.
I have butchered that. I'm so sorry.
I'm just so confused. I was like, what fucking game are you watching?
I'm so tired. I've taken 2 naps today.
Maybe that's the problem.
No, it's because my wisdom tooth kept me up all night.
Oh. I was so confused. Guys, I swear. The Islanders did not score.
All right. Just to get all that squared away, the Lightning scored. Braden Point did, in fact, score on the goaltender's side. So most of that was correct.
It was like conceptually. Wait. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. What team are y'all rooting for? I don't really know who I'm rooting for in this game, but I'm a Penguins fan. Oh my God, that was so funny. I'm getting a root canal next month. Those hurt.
Oh, yeah, I've gotten one of those before.
Stamkos also had the second assist on that. He is doing well tonight. So is Point, to be honest. He had an assist in the 6th goal. Wow, guys. What is this score? This is so confusing. I'm just so This is like the score of a bad football game. Oh my God, I can't even function this. Shannon, how much time is left on the power play?
1 minute and 40.
Okay, I'm so behind.
There's 1 minute and 40 remaining on the power play. We've got 16 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in period 3. Islanders got off a good shot to stop play with 1 minute and 33 remaining. Tampa Bay out shooting New York 34-14 now. So I am reasonably willing to bet, Alex, if you wanted to bet on something regarding the Islanders tonight, that they won't hit 20 shots.
Someone replied to your tweet said extra point is good, and I was like, the realist. Same as I just said with football.
Yeah, Nathan, we do watch football. I'm a big Patriots fan. Megan is big into college football, so she's a big Penn Stater. I support Auburn, so I'm a student there.
This is so fun.
Yeah, Jamie, this is like I'm having a really great night on NHL. And I need to turn the difficulty level up.
The realist. Not a bad football game.
She likes college football, so the high-scoring games are interesting.
Yeah. I think I once watched like a game where Penn State beat Temple like 49 to like 0 or 3 or something. It was so funny. I don't know. I left before the end of it because I was a child.
We have got under a minute remaining in this power play, and the Lightning are about to get it over the. Oh, they got it out.
What?
Sorokin was on the ground, and so they almost got it over him.
Meg, is there a picture of Franco Harris? I mean, probably somewhere on campus.
30 seconds remaining in this power play, 15 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this period 3. Let's see if Tampa can do anything with these final 30 seconds or if they will leave it to 5 on 5.
I thought that was going to go in.
Told you.
Guys, I'm very excited to bring Shannon up to Penn State in the fall.
Except it's going to be a whiteout night and I'm going to be in a blue jersey.
I know, I'm going to be that person who brought an Auburn fan. Like, it's fine. At least we're like.
Oh, that's going to be some holding, is it not? No, they're not going to call it.
Holding?
Hooking, holding.
Shannon, this isn't football.
No, whatever there is a penalty. I'm not an idiot. There's a penalty when they hold. It's not called holding, but it's the same concept.
I'm so confused.
And they are going to wrap up this power play.
What is
the salary for Tampa Bay? They're $18 million over the cap. So
it's like, in their defense, a lot of people do this in the playoffs. Like, this isn't like a one-off thing, but it's just like so much more, you know?
Yeah. Donnie, thanks for hopping back in. Yeah, this is a lot to watch. I'm actually not looking forward to these remaining 14 minutes.
Yeah. This is like if Avs fanboy was here and like the Avs were the Lightning, he'd be like, yeah, we're the golden child. You know?
The Heat Lightning has arrived.
I have so many windows in this apartment now. Throws me off. I need curtains.
What would it take to make me laugh? Megan loves puns.
Oh my god, I love puns. Anything punny is like my thing. Going to a CFP game in any territory.
I would laugh if Tampa made it 10-0. That would make me laugh quite a bit.
Alex, it'll be better for her too because one of my cousin's wife, who's coming too, grew up as an Auburn fan, so she honestly might wear something from Auburn too. But it's fine. It's fine. We're season ticket holders, and it's not infrequent that other season ticket holders around our seats will like sell their tickets and shit when they can't. Meanwhile, like we always know where they do give them to friends and stuff. So we're like not used to having, or we are used to having the opposing team fans in like the area.
Yeah, I've only been to a Penn State Maryland game, and it was in Maryland, so like a lot of the fans were Penn Staters.
We travel very well.
Swaggy, thanks for coming back. Guys, we are just about 14 minutes remaining in this period 3. The Lightning have made it 7-0. So.
Craziness. I love the hood of this sweatshirt. It's just so big.
They released new ones.
Too chill compared to SEC. I wouldn't say we're chill, but I think like in the way like a lot of things work for Penn State fans is like we're like kind of like bred to be like borderline polite in our shade. I don't know. Like even in our cheers, like we say thank you. Like
To do a quick twister. Yeah, Shaggy, you've missed quite a bit in the last 45 minutes.
yeah, to say the absolute least. What kind of concert only costs 45 cents? A concert featuring Nickelback. That was funny. I liked that.
I love Nickelback so much, and what'd you say?
I said I think it's funny too because like I really like Nickelback.
Well,
And, like,
I really like Nickelback, but I know that's
and everyone like shits all over it, but I'm like, no, this is like my vibe.
I'll listen to Nickelback radio on Spotify, and my friends will be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Penn State fans come to Columbus, they're like assholes. Maybe. Depends who they are.
Guys, do you think the Islanders are going to get over 20 shots? They're at 14 right now.
Yeah, Shaggy, it's like, well.
I don't think they're going to. I think Tampa has a chance to hit 45, though.
Oh. Oh, shots, got it. Understood. I guess that's what I get for hopping on the Isles train. I know, same. I was like, at the beginning, I was like, okay, like, I'm going to go for it. Like, let's go Islanders.
Go Habs, go, man.
To the guy who invented zero, thanks for nothing.
The Islanders do have a little bit of pep in their step right now, but I know that in game 3, whichever one we streamed last, Barzal scored late in the game when they were down badly, and it meant nothing.
Yeah, it's just like, at that point, you're just fighting to not give the goalie a shutout.
Donnie, yeah, Steven Stamkos has set the tone hugely in this game. He has 2 goals and an assist. Obviously, once you have 7 goals on the board, it's easy to rank up those points. But Stamkos has been quiet the last few games, and the fact that he's really been able to turn it on today says great things about Game 6, potentially Game 7, and then obviously the Cup Final as well. They need that consistent veteran leadership and veteran production on the ice.
Yeah. This is rough. This is a rough first game back in Tampa. Well, I guess it could be the last game back in Tampa. All things considered.
Tampa's just slowing down a little bit, and I guess once you have a 7-goal buffer, you don't really need to put pep in your step. But there's still 12 minutes of this game left. Like I don't want to
average like 1 goal a minute.
I just don't want to see like shoddy puck dumps for the remainder of this game. Yeah, Donnie Kucherov has been quiet for a while as well. He came back from missing the entire season, and then I think he had 2 goals in that game, which is great for them. But then it was silent for a while.
Do you see this also happening in Vegas? I don't. To be honest,
I don't think Montreal doesn't have the offensive powerhouse to overtake a game the same way that Tampa does. I think they could confidently win the game, but I don't think it would be a 7-0 situation.
Yeah. Granted, I didn't expect.
Oh, you vice versa, Shaggy. Do we think the Habs run out of gas? No, I don't.
Nathan, I like that one. I saw it before. Shan, I didn't want to interrupt Shan, but that was funny. In February, March? No, but April, May. Point on a game goal streak. Huge for us as well. Yeah.
One other key point to note from earlier in this game, since it's just been very busy, is Sorokin did take that puck to the neck and is still in the game.
I totally forgot that happened. How?
He's probably going to have the most massive
Bruise.
First of all, it's probably going to hurt to talk, but also he's probably going to have the most massive bruise.
I already know that I'm going to have some really weird bruises from the gym today.
I was about to say I have a bunch of bruises from the gym.
I always the day after I go and work with my trainer, I wake up with mysterious bruises, and my mom is like, "Are you okay?"
Whenever I see my parents back from Philadelphia, and I had a bruise, and he was like, "What is that?" And I was like, the stupid kettlebell thing.
This new arcade is very sad. Let's root for our teams without tearing everyone else down.
All right, guys, about 10 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this third period. Obviously, Tampa Bay holding a very confident end-to-end game here, 7-0, shots 38-14. They still have 10 minutes. They can keep peppering goals onto the scoreboard at this point. Let us know what you're thinking about this game. Obviously, a surprise to quite a few of us. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new.
Locked on. This is so funny.
Yeah, Mr. G, they have been outshot the majority of the playoffs, and it wasn't a problem prior because they were taking high-quality shots. I mean, I'm not about to say that they're, like, completely done for because they have one bad game. But when you're playing a goaltender like Andrei Vasilevsky, you can't just go for quality shots. You need to pepper them on net and hope that something's going to go in.
Why did my boss's boss just change the time of the meeting? Watch, I'm going to freak her out right now, and she's going to think I'm still logged on. Oh, good. That actually helps me.
Jeremy, that was a good one, too.
Wait, let me think. My parents are not to be friends out of the strangers very easily. That's probably because they have our next on every game nice friends. Ah! That's funny. Good one. Good one. A blind man walks into a bar and then a chair and then a table. Oh.
Guys, Stamkos is still on Hattie Watch.
It could happen. Wait, so is Killorn.
Oh. That's cool.
Who the fuck is that sitting up there all sad?
Matt Barzal.
I did not even function that he was already in a suit just watching.
The beard, it makes him very much more difficult to recognize.
Yeah. That's so rough. I was really Joey, I did not put together that was you again because we were on Facebook this time and I was like, wait. Oh, okay. How much I walked into a stool last night, so
We are under 10 minutes remaining. We're actually at 9 minutes and 12 seconds. The Islanders have taken a few shots. The only one that hit the net didn't go in.
the only one not there.
Oh, we've got an Islander player down, took something to the face. I don't know if it was a stick or a puck. Jordan Eberle's down. God, the athletic traders have been busy today.
I was gonna say they're just popping.
Shaggy, I don't think it's hard, right? Because Tampa does have quite a bit more playoff experience, and so that this isn't going to harp on their ability to show up to a game the same way that it would if the Islanders were winning.
I don't understand what actually hit him. Sorry. Continue. Hello? So I thought I cut you off. I'm sorry. I just saw the hit and I was like, I don't actually understand what just happened.
No, I don't know. Tampa has plenty of experience to be successful, but blowouts like this don't happen in the playoffs very often. So I don't think we can assume that this is going to happen again.
No, I meant the hit.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea what happened.
I don't really think. I don't know. 2 men walked into a bar. The third one ducked. Oh, I get it. He ducked. Yeah, Point has played great tonight. That's 100% a fact.
He's played great all series.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this will probably be the final commercial break, but we'll see. All right, here's a replay.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, he didn't take it to the face. He took it to Le groin, I think.
Oh. Not that I can like relate as a woman, but like, sorry.
I'm a little confused, but they're very much treating the middle region. Well, that stinks. You know, you're losing 7-0, and then you get hit in the
man's.
the private area with a puck. So
I can't even. I feel like bad for laughing, but like that's kind of funny.
oh, guys, let us know with these last 8 minutes how you're feeling about this really high-scoring game, how you think the Islanders will fare in Game 6 that will be at home at Nassau Coliseum. We know that they play incredibly well at home. Oh, did that go in? No, it didn't. Sorokin got it.
Hey, you got the right goalie.
To be fair, they both played today.
Right. I think he got it in the stomach because if they were treating the nether region and that trainer was like touching him, that's pretty inappropriate.
I think it went, so you know how hockey pads, they
I
have
know where your
like, here,
appendix is.
but then like all your lower stomach isn't covered.
Yeah, that's
I
what. Yeah, I think it was like right there around the appendix area. Good stop, Sorokin. Yeah, I like that name. Is that weird?
No.
Am I too American for that? For Ilya? I'm not like exciting enough.
I think he's younger, but I think he's like, oh, they scored again.
Guys, why is it just funny at this point?
Oh, I'm tired.
At least we have like quality entertainment tonight. Like, this is kind of funny. I bet the Islanders really just wish this was over. If I'm the Islanders, I just forfeit. Who scored that one?
Braden Chen. Or Luke Chen, sorry.
That would be his first of the game.
It's first of the playoffs, too.
Oh, that's exciting. Wait, can we talk about how that went off of an Islander? That was literally going to the corner. Oh my God, who the fuck is that? It hit off an Islander skate. Who's number 6? It hit off of Polak's skate and got deflected into the goal. The Islanders just scored on themselves. That puck was not going to go anywhere near that goal.
Sloppy defense in the crease.
That was so funny. I know I asked this already, but are the Golden Knights going to play like this tomorrow? No, I really don't think this is going to happen tomorrow. This is bizarre, to say the absolute least. Yeah, this game is like so bizarre. Like, it sucks for like anyone who's an Islanders fan. So you are saying the Isles can. So the Islanders did score tonight. It just happened to be the 8th goal for the Lightning. So that sucks. They have the ability to score. That is what I am implying here. Wow, guys. I feel like the next like 7 minutes or 6, if you're watching real time, is just really going to feel rough for the Islanders.
I'm rooting for 10 goals now, man.
I know. I kind of like want to see it. What is like most goals scored in NHL game? Most goals scored in NHL. You can give it a single match of 16. Wait, what? Okay, but that's not even a real team anymore. It would have been Montreal. It doesn't feel right. Since that team doesn't exist. Okay, other than the fake one against the fake opponent, the most would be 15 when Detroit beat the Rangers 15-0.
Yeah, Andrew, yes. If a team deflects the puck into their own net, it's credited to the last player to touch it.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty common occurrence since everyone's, so close to each other and so much is going on in the crease. Doesn't make it any less painful for them, but.
It's okay. I'm not trying to jinx some shit, but Montreal is the most frequent team you see in the top 11 of teams that have scored 13, 14, or 15 goals. Granted, it hasn't been since the 90s, the early 90s, but still counts. Just an off vibe. Fleury got an own goal the other night. Yeah, he did.
Guys, less than 5 minutes remaining in this game. Tampa's up 8-0.
I was wondering why the ball was getting bigger than it hit me.
It's really all I have to report.
Nathan, that's funny. Keep it up. Will the Islanders hit 20 shots on goal?
No.
Will the Lightning hit 50?
What are they at?
40-something.
Perhaps.
They're at 40, period.
Then probably not.
Right. Well, you never know.
Oh, my word.
First thing I do tomorrow morning is bet Braden Point to win the... I mean, that's fair, Alex. But also, they're not supposed to take playoffs into consideration.
Conn Smythe is the MVP of the playoffs.
Oh, just kidding. I'm just in such a zone of regular season awards that I also just don't pay attention to the MVP of the cup because I'd rather just see who has the cup,
I'm very excited to see the Hart Trophy voting polls when it's released.
Can't do that to the Wi-Fi network. You might want to check the connection settings in the Google Home app.
Is that Siri?
It's my Google.
Oh, Google likes to talk too.
I haven't set up the Wi-Fi for my buddy over there. He sits in the kitchen. He's an Australian man. Do we see more than 5 goals for either team for the rest of the series? For Islanders Lightning? Maybe. If this is any indication of what's going to happen on Wednesday, it's pretty there, but obviously we can't make that assumption. I understand. Yeah, I kind of feel bad. But then again, I don't.
Guys, we're back from commercial break. We've got 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this game. Tampa is up 8-0, as we are all well aware of. Their shots at 40, and as Megan said, the Islanders' shots at 17. We do have an Islanders possession right now in the Lightning zone, though.
What an awkward situation. Second player in NHL history with 8-game goal streak. That's wild. Can we blame the refs tonight, too? Nope.
No.
Not in the slightest. It'll be fun, though. It's one of those, you wish things. Guys, just, check in on your Islanders friends tonight,
My game is frozen.
Oh.
came back.
Wait, want to know what I found really funny is during the NBA game when the lights went out the other day? Was that Saturday? Friday? Friday. That was really funny. Never
Good
saw
save by Vasilevsky on an Islanders. Oh, the fights are here.
Oh, good.
It was a dirty hit by the Lightning. I just can't tell who the Islanders player that went down was.
Nathan, I like that one too.
Wow. Halleck and I can't tell who it is.
I haven't seen it yet.
Gord.
Oh, God.
They're trying to skate around the refs so that they can hit each other.
Yep. That's so funny. They all just like picked a buddy, you know? Which, like, when you're a kid and on a field trip, the buddy system is the way to go. But in the NHL, you don't necessarily need that here.
I don't know. Scott Mayfield's just hitting anyone in a blue jersey right now.
Good. I really want to know what they say during these fights. Like, what are they saying to each other? Oh my God, this ref is like so not into this right now. Yo. Fucking Mayfield. Are they like trying to, like, what like merit do the Islanders have right now to like screaming anything?
She's like, what's the point?
Like, this isn't gonna help your game. Like, what was
Imagine being the family member of one of these like players that's flinging punches. It's like, please don't.
Yeah, please stop. Mayfield like wasn't even in the start of this. I don't understand why he felt so involved. Oh my God, they all did. This was just ridiculous. Like, literally top to bottom, this was it. Oh. This happened.
You're so behind.
Well, because an Islander was down.
Yeah.
So that I didn't realize that's what sparked this.
The referees are reviewing who's headed away.
Andrew, I know they have like mic'd up things, but I feel like they never have like what I want to see, you know? They're not going to put the really bad shit in there. Because that just like looks bad. No PR team should ever approve that.
I don't know what Cooper's like negotiating right now with the referee, as if they're not up 8-0.
No idea.
Like, boys, they're not scoring 8 goals in the next 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's just get her done.
Trox is such a weird looking man.
Looks like a turtle.
Yeah.
Fuck those 2 Islanders fans at Emily Arena. Why did you stay?
I would have left so long ago. I would be like 6 drinks deep at like the local bar right now. Is under 5 minutes left. If there's an instigator penalty, the coach will be fined. Wait, what? How does that work? Yeah, but like foul language is different than like harassing each other. Oh, Shannon, I just saw what you were talking. Oh, I'm not even live. Are you kidding me? Oh, no, I am live. But I'm not. You know, I'm like fake live.
All right, so we've got one Lightning in the box. The Islanders are going to go on a power play. For 2 minutes, there's 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in period 3. So a minute 30 of that will be on the 5-on-5.
This is the hottest week in history? Wow, in some Western state. Andrew, I'm glad you enjoyed Shannon saying he looks like a turtle. We've like talked about this before with people. Someone once asked us what we think he looks like. Got us
The
thinking.
turtle. The Islanders could hit 20 shots, folks. A minute and 20 remaining on this power play, and they've got 19.
Impressed.
Ooh. 20 shots, and they only lost by 8 goals.
But when the difference is 20 shots.
A good save by Vasilevsky. Let's see. They're going to get a mercy goal. Then that 8-1 will work.
For what?
That was Alex's guess.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, like before.
And I said that made, well,
not
no.
like OG.
No.
Like, yeah. I hear you. Wait, did it happen?
No.
Maybe Tampa's intentionally stretching the game out to really drive their point home. Maybe.
30 seconds remaining in this power play.
2
The
minutes.
Islanders are going to get a line change. We've got a minute and 50 remaining in the game.
There's an Islander just like stood on the puck.
Just really underwhelmed.
It's kind of like at this point, like just like end the game, you know? Like in baseball, can't you just like end the game now?
There's a mercy rule in baseball.
Yeah. Where it's like if it's after 5 innings, you can just end it.
I think it's 6. Well, it's usually related to weather though.
I thought it was like they changed it so you can literally just choose now. Maybe I read it wrong. But you know, at the beginning of the season as a Mets fan, you're like, okay, how many times do you want to use this? But now we're looking.
Andrew, that's a good guess that there's a scrum at the end. We've got 50 seconds remaining in this period 3. So we're about to wrap up here. Guys, if you are just joining us, Tampa is about to solidify unless they score again here, what's going to be an 8-0 win in Game 5. Really confident way for them to go into a potential elimination in Game 6. Let us know what you're thinking about this game tonight. If you think the Islanders can do anything to salvage and push a Game 7, or if their play – also, they hit 21 shots.
Yay! Good for them! Game is official after 5 innings in rain or snow situation.
That's what I thought it was, Alex. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are we fighting?
No.
How about now?
That is the largest winning margin in team postseason history for Tampa Bay, though.
That's cool.
Thank you, Nathan, for subscribing. Yeah, guys, if you have not yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We will – Chase, yeah.
Yeah, Chase, that's what's up.
We will stick around and field a couple more of your comments before we wrap up, but we have got to hit the hay.
So when you watch on like the NBC Sports website, they have like tweets down below. And one was like, they should have rested Vasilevsky for the 3rd. Honestly, not wrong. Wow, this is wild. I hope Point continues his streak after today. That's so fun. Yeah, guys, subscribe now before we sign off. What Shan said. Oy. What a wild evening. Like, not in, like, excitement. I mean, maybe. But, like, just, like, the concept of this was bizarre.
But also, you know, it's got to be so fun to be the Lightning right now going into the locker room. Like, they earned that win.
Oh, yeah. Matt, are you going to be here tomorrow? Yeah, I am. Oh, yeah, I am.
It's Liam80. Thanks for joining us. I just saw you subscribed as well. Appreciate it. Guys, if you have not yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We just wrapped up the Tampa Bay Lightning New York Islanders game. The Tampa Bay Lightning winning very confidently 8-0. So we shall see if Tampa Bay is able to close out and punch their ticket to the Stanley Cup Final once again at Nassau Coliseum on Wednesday in Game
But
6.
don't worry, guys. If Shannon says it'll be the last game in Nassau Coliseum ever, it won't happen.
So you're saying that the Islanders will push a Game 7 and then win?
If you explicitly say that, then yes.
I don't think so.
Straight up and watch monster trucks? No. That is not my vibe. But yes. Okay, guys. Shannon and I are going to head to bed. But if you have not already, please like the vid, subscribe to our channel. We are doing coverage all week long. Also, our Twitter, SVHeartsPod, and Instagram, SlapShotSweethearts. Always follow us on social. We constantly have everything going on. Also, join our Discord. It's in the description of the video, so make sure you check it out. Conversation literally never stops. So everywhere you can find us, just Google SlapShotSweethearts, and you'll literally find it. But we had a lot of fun tonight, so very happy you guys all got to join us, and we will see you all week long. So make sure you're